Wednesday, 3rd June 2026. Beautiful Wednesday, of course. Nyankopon Sunday in Su Kama Echra and Wakra has said, I believe, sir, part of some part of Ghana and also in Suato, Amanoma, Akoswo, Kama Pa. And Kaya man for Binomia 11 years ago, and I'm so told by this time, say, yeah, I did change. Your friend is and the 4th June, not just saying somewhere Kosovo Krum has said, and I believe, sir, this time, no. Adebechina nyamiama bibia ye kama ewo sister no ma yehu boni bia enre ye mo akwaba e mo ajo enfamra your hottest social political show ye wo TV so Dove TV also TV across the nation from Monday to Thursday 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. ye transcend decide jumade we say abrewo enra Ghana Black Stars omobo no omobo ye towards the World Cup you yentimi amfa programming amro mejidi so twan yen fache yen say yentimi amfa ma World Cup we be there say ya na ebe kona kopen say World Cup no ye betwam na ye den paibo atai Ghana fo yin achi and once again we say good evening Ghana, good evening Accra here baby outie Fabia 16 regions in Ghana here no ye mo bibia kwa ba mo bibia ajo. My name is Kwabena Usu Ajima, the governor. I was Said Mohammed, executive producer. Emmanuel Saki etayachri and Daniel Asante and Asante Daniel and so Kawana Prince Polly ekuta social media no den Sway Media and Momo blog and so etayachri adwumade dey bro den the okop technical department aye wo da Queen man ye wo Odoy set and wo Titi and wo Isaac front desk Angie and Mary. Chief Executive Producer Adema Jumade, Dr. Sofia Yasio Kansi. Ya trans say non do any ebe sorry. Ya mo akwaba biem amwajo edeba Jumade yiso. Ya damase se mo hwe yen Tesla de na wo so no. O message apesa on fama me no. E na wo screen so na obetim so e de won so de afa so na enoma akọ kama na yina ye Jumade na mana akọ kama. Na edumre enkomani dawson. Yakoye anymore ano and then panels ebe join me in studio says you Haruna Malba Kingsley communication team member the man NDC Americo and a bright Poku Buama a member the man MPP communication team and also Brita Omo Johnny and Hasi na ye di Jumadi no ashe so ye dispose kakra ebe bra Ike Betna say also Heba Hospital will join us here na no so ye no mo edi nkomo tu yade ase e wo krom ase sense omo no mo ye the main sponsor e de ma sa Jumadi ya ye friend the last point social political show nyamenti na mu chiro say waka ye ho a Jumadi yade bro unim say LGBTQ plus a honsem eguso of parliament and let me salute the speaker of parliament. In fact, he is a fantastic leader, or a true leader. And wamama who said no matter what ade a ompe yes a chinje kakra ba ho ebinum say according to the minority, almost say bill now what they call to the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo anim no we ni ma tutu mu ba hini papa ni na everywhere the omode ba ne de ntontro bi na omode ba no entime enye bibia and this also say oh ntro no mu twanya sa na te beba room na ye di hon komo June 3rd disaster victims still await justice for 11 years. Senor Jose Eneka Sengwe. 11 years today, and as I see justice, omoko sa amani hunumuno, monsa kano monsa enka. Yebebo remedy the home common. Inflation will not exceed 5% by the end of 2026. Finance Minister and assure Ghana for inam. Yes, Ebiana wrote said the wokana, but the fact is a book inflation and as a market, a market inflation. The year trono. And I who and yet the overthrow a book mama new figure by reality send a this and many more and enemy ye be who and come Mahama I rejected the third term push at closed door meeting with NDC elders. We there a hint to be a de mamo say Samikai that hypocrisy for some penny for being more seven producer we from say the General Secretary Dema NDC your friends Fifi Korte because we no more bootlicking. I mean and Muamuni say constitution doesn't allow John Dramani Mahama so unko tete but mu bi ni mo ya baifo nti ena oya ade nti unko tete constitution ye na bibi kosisi ono nkwa pe na ebe samokai gbabodie no oye yan sorry na ebinim tana chi bedru say ye police soldier for chi na ye brimu na ye ni say na afi mu ye ni yodum ni na mo ye we say etimunja sanse hunu kasa no John Dramani Mahama he is not ready even to do that. He respect our constitution, he understand the constitution. Mo nam form wa say be 1 city 2 cities be a mood nti why are dey na tie man ko we say nyame form ina mo bone nchem this and many more ye beba be di hu ko me the Ghana first ebe bro Ghana first, yeah, the bro. Now, Councillor, I want so I join me. I was still say, I want to say, great.
So, be about Cody.
Your team come with dear, and soon as I say, now quite tell June, I'm here, my shame, because I am a witness to the 3rd June. Disaster. And yes, a beer they see, baby, I will say, yeah, but you know, a honor na me faka de kwa Juma. That time na me Hot FM. Me faka kwa Juma me free hobby drew ye could do fie na me feel so be chese. And same be brave. Then a normal for ye ni so krom ha say. Na no ada
but any yensu bibia mfimu.
Bibi papa bia no ye so
fi. O hwe nya ekoso ye me bai. Yensu me femu be du ha. Na endra last week in Shotoye no na menam Adenta side nsu me femu e berutum ze o mani nsu bibia mfimu
na o ma we yesu bibi okrom ha
ye mbompa ye se ensansi but o sha esibio ma ye me wonwa
nsu bibi okrom
nsu bibia because senior tie no sana krom da so ti ye nka ba nipa
David
Ghana ye nka ba nipa yes seriously ye nka ba nipa minim kwan aye mpenifo no fa so hu yen timemufo no ase yeni so omre too much you say ase bu no mumbu yen because
no omo your system no to the standard omo be ma komado
yes
kombedo pa what is a komdo wa udi agro be di do tamfo fie
yes
are you aware
yeah
se komdo ebro so a udi agro be di do tamfo fie amana poison amana
yes
eti omo ma koma den adi Ghana for eti so de ade kitikiti bi brewa hu ni so yo nyame
yes
minim say dem ka watch match say no mo de ayeye
Matthias
eti enye say ene na ma some of Ghana for binim bu om yes they are like us
yes
they are not more than us
the only thing that is different is yamomo power
yamomo powers yes say they should control your affairs no
they amamomo say the powers na they amamomo say mo use no na omo use the gensi yanka say say nkomema ye ho atoyen no ye mpeni form pese ye ho betoyen obi bia onam ama Saman road we imbre we no obre obi bia onam Dodowa road obre obi bia onam Temamoto we obre
Kaswa road
obre
your friend is saying Bush road
yes obre so yes ananka we say ba no so ara say kobra ye nimi say ye kwan ayi kwan to once ye kwan ye kwan foforo to ho
enye Ghana
ba Ghana ye kwan na e kwan ne ye fa so
na we ja ba bi fia bi na sa fia no so no a police for so aba begina ho e stop cars e gisika
yes nurse ni kwa nurse for wo mo sha tare white ye wo dwumakuo bi Ghana ha omo ko so omo cha atare fita na nipa ne ti dodowa na ade achi na oba akra ejuma na wa hye nurse ni a wa hye white na oba na ekwan ni so mfuturo na ye mfa nso ngu so obedu na natare na ayekoko sa ni pe yokotra na so ye ejuma adwemme na ode be ye ejuma no na sin ko bia sede ne se kwan na ye ne make sure se ye ma mfuturo nkotiti ni pe waji sika na waji contract na ka ho na so ye ma emfo bia so ho ekwan na ye
the only contract mfuturo bo a just a media for e dey good contractor no say ye wa sede se odi nsuo gu so the only country nsuo to top emma potholes back
yes.
This is a media for the good contractor and so say was said yes will be trash kakra on my way.
Yes, we don't care.
Oh, now you know I don't blame them.
Yes, come on, I don't know blame. I say to me blame because omo and omo agi to me say omo de behwe yeso. Na say why to me say de behwe yeso na was said and say o hwe so say nko say to me blame. So that say to me blame. Emra so say okon say un say nema no omo ye na to me ye before ma wan hwa. Yes.
When you say one of the, I'm say Holland, either say prime minister or president, not the bicycle, eco parliament.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yes.
A big na train, no mu in eco ejuma. Ukwana sa akra to sit in so on sorry my own so.
Yes.
You are president so what? Only ni tria. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Ye de ya wo kan sa contractor. Man imagine no to su kangu ha. Ibenya say seven players on mo adwen wo fuma. Hey, the best contractor, the best say. Enti wo na wo man who said the cat kra na wa ye no kra no. Wani so a wo praise no. Na say ya Abuja share na adwuma ne to yase. Na me hwa ade bi. Guy back can say no minister. Contractor ne ma ha say. Oh, who said Oba na Adim Rikeba? Ne young Kogan and you on any article. No, that is not the way you should say it. At least you should say maybe he's Chese on one nipa huru basabasa bi ote community na mu a they will come together fight against whatever is going on no mo nya de pa no ba kon praising say there be enye sa akra on kasa ne say on kan say so this is Ghana yen na kasa ye hypocrite and obi mo a wan see there wani so to the extent that oyo onyame because wa makoma
ado and o mo wan see
it will feel so oyo onyame what am I say so sanity that is why I said I don't blame them. Yeah, we say na for yamra issues so Ghana first no na ye ni komo. Councillor. Yes, if two once a nipa mienu ne date.
Yeah.
Nipa mienu ne ware. Oba ne be ma. Enyame mpo aka to ho. Say oba be free ne na ne eje fie. Na ode ne ho akobata ne kunu. Na mo so aform one family. But ni na mu no nhyehyeye wo ho before you get there. At what point and I be who say my partner is matured. My partner matured. You can maturity how a nipa na answer and normal how I address it to issues no answer for or responding to issues. How can I know say my partner we or matured?
Mami yusu bema. Fan can never who say boyfriend on and war no and a bema na oba be ware no. Or matured.
And that's when you're
matured no. The first thing no matured pan or respectful feelings. Or respectful feelings.
Do you matured?
Or respectful feelings, yes.
Okay.
Asem fa ho e fa no. Bibi to ato no. Ono na dream bom. On konjao. Ni di kan no. Second, oye open up to you. On fa bibi ensi o. Ni waso kano krechro. Ni etoso miensa. I hear me pa. Aye, oka sorry when even why wrong. When even who oban why wrong no to make sorry chro.
Say obana ye wrong no be many team ka so I'm sorry.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Just because I assumed you by day.
Ebebe fie.
Ni etoso nai. Onim tama ye kasa ne tama ye nkasa. Sa sembe fi onim kon fa so or address issues no. My mema will 4 way for today.
Very well.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
All right. So, obi are matured
or respectful.
How nipa no respect views and your friends or feelings whatever we with your accept to our feelings say accept no so ato no.
Sorry
when you are wrong.
Just okay. When him how is he handle issues even as fear when him call first or handle or chame the sex back home.
Very well.
But let's maintain this for.
Very well. You try home na yeba ye the Ghana First bro live on Dove TV SOTV.
Pasha when na ya osen
Esu ye osu
esu ebisi enfie sen ni
and ache 30 years
30 years okay it's addition mo to sen
light me hu antu light me hu the light
hu ade but hu ade ni light it's about hwe so be hu
we say make enye very clear mama
enye clear mama say na wo kan no won say una wonim condition no ti eso so ma wa na wa hwe sesan ya aba why Janet mpacho ete sen mpacho on sa no pa no say na wo ka wo condition na menti ase yie say na me ka kire wo una wonim wo condition say na ye wo enti yeso so ama we wie no sesan ye ben na wo a wo hwe aba
they say dem hu sakra kakra wo no
okay
yeah blind no.
Okay
ni ya chiro ni ma na ya chiro no ketenkete no
okay say a wo
mitumi hu kakra
enti niema na wo ha pacho kata we ni ba kono mame sisi a o se de e chiro wa ha nyina fe de hu
kidney disorder
okay and so color be no mo de a chiro white okay
mean koso
koso mame
candidiasis
okay
na STDs
okay
stroke
okay
hypertension
wow madam why are there because once no okay me da say ye mento aso once no pa no ba na we ni eno no we ntimi amfa mbobọ meboa
na
pese ye hu se eduro no aye we ni so adwuma na die nti ase obi a oba ha bia no so ka se ni ba ko aye so man menu no because eni no aye te center for se we hu ka by all means ebe baba akone so enti na ye so both eyes no enti we no ye siesie no na we so ye prevent se mema yare bi anya den baba akone so enti ba ko we die ewo mu se hu bibi ade ya so amo se na be ya se yare no kwa transfer aban no so emma what ya se enti ye da se wo ba ye na o se we ni na emfie se na how
me calculating in about 30 years.
30 years. Wow.
That time na reading na difficult mommy.
Me kwani ya woman.
Yeah, na me share spectacle mom.
Okay.
Yeah, na me share spectacle.
Okay. But you danya me ase. At least you see how ba ye there without the spectacles no cry obetimi aye den. E read my memo paper bi nhwe se obetimi ehu a nti pachoje. Hwese obehu nyama man you share ma me say the obobobo na correct
Herbal Hospital.
Okay.
Na yes SO Herbal Hospital.
Okay.
Me can I see there no ana me can newa.
Dia hu osu bia obetimi akan bia mpese me nya sure say na wo ka say nsesan ya ba no
Okay.
Sabapa, mame kind of me who.
Okay. SO Herbal Hospital.
Okay.
Monday, Saturday. Okay. 7 a.m., 5 p.m. Sunday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay.
Then Herbal Hospital, Dove TV, Ghana. It's one hour had there, in fact.
Why are dear? So far as our kind of cry is enough for me.
Very well, yes, I'm Wakwaba B. Memo. I joined the last point social political show on Dove TV and SO TV. I'm also say the Ghana First, bro. Ghana First, and then ye be fra and komo kakra na ya yo. Kofi, awa.
Yeah.
Na asemo. Ma mini kan ko Johnson Asiedu Nketia ho. Johnson Asiedu Nketia ye the chairman of NDC, right?
Yeah.
Chairman of NDC,
the ruling party.
If NDC as a party, NDC government na omo powers is here, and if so omo na se bia, Asiedu Nketia na eso omo de man.
Adentia.
Asiedu Nketia na eso omo de sa na se ne de man.
Adentia.
Adentia ni say wa save you omo papa
from then,
from embarrassment, from entokwa. Anke basic political party no mune because of Edidija.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
so free say Asiedu Nketia. Sa thank you to na okon. Asevu Mahama will be biemu. O Mahama mambo no obu no. Any MPP, NDC, CEOs. Any chief executive officers no motetete ho no. You see, one who say nano and Sami Jemfi, ekoye na ase waye. And when you say Sami Jemfi a darling boy, Edema NDC.
Yes.
And Edema Ghana for cry. Okate across all the political parties. Now the one who akase for copy hono.
But me we are no problem kaka.
One who akase for copy ekodu hono. Whether you like him or you don't like him, sa de na de a happen. Listen. And na oko NDC social media wo ho. The way music kan ho asem no. The way music can say then one say na money MPP for na hwibo na that kind of obi can say who political science and I student of politics obi who say enkrofo ye de omoje powers na enye omo na ye de omo really omayon enkrofo a ye de omoje power no enye omo e na de really oman
send the sound it
it is say ye call rally na say bi ye koye chobo ye mo amugina dan ho no amugina podium no so bi no don't men ye wa adwen say power beba ma ya ma obi da bi wadwuma ne say be ka chobo na wagye so asa chobo wo dia no it is a gap party ne ba power don't expect say nipa na onu ugina platform no so bi no onu ka chobo ni ye be ma wo position na ugina say wona ya to energy drinks amamo ho aye den na mode ye da bi o eti se wo kwa na ye twa na ye pra wa ye pra kwa
say pro kwa
ye kun kwa. And you know me no me enu ye ni politicians see hwe won say omo ba beto omo ba so ni so omo ba beto omo ba won say justice ejina bi.
Yes, justice.
For all you know, if Shamali ba justice ebo ejina bi, for all you know, if Amali be ko ejina bi a no NDC panyi na ebeboa no. But the hwe say panyi bi frame MPP mu ko ejina poja NDC for bi sponsor no. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Me MPP panyi bi na nam. Sending crophobia NDC phobia no no so ba begina pa okwa gina position wakwa ba bia wa frena yes omo sending is car
yes
na ne yonko MPP ni hia no kwa mu asere na ye wo se omo pesika sere do wa ma no
yes
the same as NDC for NDC wo power they sponsor some of the MPP or MPP election bekwe NDC for bi ni will sponsor them but who ye akura ketwa te down ho a wo kwa constituency organizer akura panyi bia no wo be sponsor that is how we do our politics e okrom ha it is who say MPP na NDC for di dia how na say they move together baku wia baku tena baku kai omo ko tena numre say omo pon omo wo transport won kra ha omo tena kwaje achinja yes e afie achi abofno ni ho biem ye bet minim panyi baku a ofre ya friend radio so a obedi sene yonko Be a cast on the matter because of my position in Tinese, me ko kanti awo, me crop for aframe inti, ya frame radio inti. Okobon ye mo me ne pa ina uni masalam down pa.
Yes.
Na ye frame baby ana politicians it na po frame saying. Oh, Samis.
Yes.
Uni Samis. Hono mo call lunch. Me ne ba ko nenam. That time NDC wo power. Mahama pen ba ko so no. And a guy ne catch and say ozu. Ese me kra me yabudi. And offer nipa no money $200. So on fan to say, hey, $200 na dia ba me. Oba ba mu kro no wa ba wi na me kotena anumra kotena o man FM na de ode ya akwa no.
Zamaniska.
De ode ya akwa no. Say na $8 no mu $10 no mu che. Enti say wo ye full soldier na ho na wo social media. Na me central ni me come asem. Na fi say am favor political party to be di me atema wo no say be president. I don't care about you.
I drink coffee.
Yeah. I don't care about you. For all you know, what I need, you know, I get it. But what of you? Once way.
Ubet me for phone afre pen.
Ubet me for phone afre pen bia.
Ma won't me frɛ.
Do you get it? Yet you can say yeba shanty yeba has a mobile mo kwa ne yama mo thousand mo. Me ka say ufri bia do man be share nipa no osu ya na yama 1000. When you agya man. There be wo de sa chichiro man ya emwa.
Yes.
Eti wonim. According to NDC foot soldiers, omunya ebinumu nya adwuma nye ebinumu ntimi ntu omo school fees ebinumu nya aduane ni. Do you get it? Eti omu yo mo adwen say afa omu beye dede. But every constituency General Mosquito bedru no OCV MPP for OCV NDC for ni say oba eduru wo so anso sabe den oba count there. Eti won ba bia o duru ba bi justice betena hakan. I said do baby na DC ne MP nkasa. Na DC ne MP no nkasa. Party chairman omo nkasa. Aso ba kasa hey. Dia mo ya no mo njaye a chene ye me make sure say betumo. Ansa no mo ka bom. Eti metena se di yes I research him say then na mo for mo condemn me say do nkatia say ne turn no doesn't it's for now no enye necessary no. I think say they are rather doing harm to your friends a party than yes. So yes, I there because of campaign, because of presidential ambition. But no na or grounds or no. I mean can be awa. Nkantokwa si when this muno. Kantokwa si when this muno. Because boys ne dwa and what down.
Na say na umo kasa akra me menti ase. Kobra say say dun katia yi ni ti say obegina there is no way we bet me to no. For that one is true. Me
say boys ne dwa brutal. Boys ne dwa
so munya njuma ye
na say aduane na enso bebre so o aduane na omudi wo pa adime enso bebre so o ana wudi enso bebre so me why people for binim da payroll ye twa omo every month incentral for binim da payroll ye twa omo every month omambre na wo te constituency ho no obakura pe school won senka na anu ada na ye school placement hwe na fe slot na man for ton
yeah.
Eti obi ote paprabida, obi ote konti shell, obi ote ababo number 1.
Ahomadonko.
Obi ote ahomadonko. Obi ote ukuro wane frozen.
So emfa agronkum kam.
Agronkum hono. Ono no kra na wo kacha ne se ansa na ne ba benya achimota ji to 15,000.
Omunya de ankumfo do munya into them.
Omunya skatria. Oh okay. Nkumfo ska. No problem. Me de Ghana for na me come on. So they should rather praise your friends. I say dunkatia. They should rather praise and say dunketia. And no me fair no true. Now so some de na beba so assemble. Hwe adwuma ye. Mumye nya na ye nya ni.
Adwuma be.
Ense true adwuma yi. Ye nye na ye nya ni. You see, you say freedom of speech.
Yeah.
But you need freedom after speech.
And then no cry.
And who di agura wo ho? Wo ye central ni a wa adwemu no a. Kurasi ni bibe ye yodum ama wanya asem.
Yeah.
Kurasi ni bi ebe ye yodum ama wa den wanya asem. Eti me de me tumi nuanom central for binum fo. Me wo hwa na me kopie paper bi so. Newspaper. Allegation of irregularities at customs auction unit raise public concern.
I don't know. If I don't know.
Kofi yawa
Papa beno.
Penini we
Ube komune register crowd.
We. Now if you read the story, if you read the story, you say holo.
Oje bere so ma register.
Mami ka se mi chiro. Your friend is say, "Ye mame." Elizabeth Ajo. Eba auction unit. Onye gazette o.
Wow.
Onye na oba da
I think say be
oba da 2 months in Poma. Onye gazette. O share adwuma say active adwuma so o share adwuma say no. 1 month to 1.5 months a mayo.
Anasia ye na sia na etan na ka. You na also fi airport to say.
Airport DHL.
You indi 1 month.
Na so obetena say auction hono. Be normal be a cost wo hono. I raise public we say.
Then cost.
Hey. You saw a freelance in Central Nibi.
No.
They are trying to see that person.
Almost I saw much miss you. They
are trying to sue that person.
See a register. Me yes sure.
It is a unam na ukoye sa no ma uya. Hwe e bia na obi interest or be hwe wachi. Ama akotro nsem hunu. Na utro wi adro de obetro. Na akira asem. Na hwe say auction unit a hwe picture mo de buy. The customs of your friend is a commissioner of customs. And how did the picture about banner headline? Oh, okay. Commissioner of Customs.
You're on Kano.
And I would in the picture about us a banner headline. Our auction unit.
Why I don't know.
Meanwhile, Elizabeth Jobet now on the sabi onya dia aberwaju onya bayira aberwaju. And no, let me sign the I can't say nobody can intimidate your friend say intimidate that woman. Nobody. So what be your dear kwa? Now why yako? Move through hijacking system. Yeah, but we didn't talk about it.
Yes.
If you say you can say oh you room now you should send dear and man move through office or more hijacking the system no more the year jumana. I can more customer do better so at them be. I can better so at them be. Now the nipe kata no masumpa ma mo aprapra mo chama bibia ye bokwa. Mo be sha say atro no. We are not going to sit in this country, master. They will happen.
Yes.
Nobody will allow that. Nobody.
Now, your trying ninjas what they say.
Me say, if you read the story, she ni mo say, and normal be a dear normal nekoso. I mean, for where you better. Yeah, chance say yeah investigation. Oh, GRA. Now you produce document.
Yes.
Now you produce document. Whatever you can was.
Obi na shene chino DS idea. Me say, mama ejuma no want it.
No. Amania bia ebe loss ayibi ebe tima go against na yeme ya.
Any kwan so mujane sa. Unse eya kwa ze obi aya no afa no we di free obi aya no afa no we di free. Ntide bia obi timi kwatren we no atro bibi. Forgetting say ade na wo tro for obi papa ho. Obi abusu ene, obi pani ho. Obi akọ no school no da bedu sa bebi a wedu no. Ni say offer just 1 minute now the throw be the same nipa ni din. I don't think that help. Ni bibi sa no me be me de. So mesi you sa nipa no. Yes, many badges say mozo is you no. Some people come in, me didn't grab.
But the young man say, who crowd will pass him, I'm uncrophone move through one. Whoever did that. Because my many ban on yet, a honor say you, ye gazette, be no out to you.
Yes.
Who to me, ye bibia, who to me for bia, who to me, a bank to me to bibia. My many ban on ye bibia. It is a officer no more being koye. It is a oba commissioner by on your auction.
No.
On Gazette no. On your auction.
Yes.
My money buy on your auction.
Yeah.
It is all bet na hona be mo bia kase ya. Microphobia mo fin se koye ni bia na sabi o monti ma wura se ade we ya ye be koi de. Se ye amafo wura mu ya ye na be ha ye.
Yes.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Obi a onya de how do you conclude? How do you come by that conclusion? Tell me. How do you come by that conclusion? Minim. Anya kika ye.
O kebi keke.
Now what you man kaso mobile ni say no moye we system na atwam okrom ha.
You no ko jan kwota with me you are.
Hey, that way atwam. First we say coming up there that dey bia be wo pan yan. Atwam okrom ha. Krom is obi ansuro bi. Ana John Dramani Mahama nim de oye.
Oh yeah.
John Dramani Mahama or your focus president for now.
Yes.
Right? In terms of that or your focus. Those who can help Mameka as a mutual. After mama sewa eziti won so oba ko hobi oba bia ko auction a kronu nti mo pese mo intimidate sa nipa na de and this time
it happen again. Yeah, NCB.
Enfa
NCB.
Mami say wa betena ho ye adwuma eboa foot soldiers MPP foot soldiers edu ba bi no ma fo na mo pese onya mami na yentina mo de ne total kuruwam odiri ofiri ho a akwabo ba ya ye friend say afari bai mo a mobile within 1.5 years nipa be for ne yase so mo friend na mo ye competent and care fa mo ye competent mo ye genuine worker masa mo to mo di agora mo to beda ho and the system na mo clear he eno ma bi o mo clear wo port a mo wi no mo clear system mo afi wo no we have everything so they shouldn't dare wa be ye adwuma ni bi awia kotoa so
yes no be from
kotoa so
no be from
woni mu nyansa nche mahama akufa do ya yinesi nche ama do mahama ba na wo na yentimi ye nyi nche
me vize akufia na nipa na ewo ho no ome ni de man kwan no ntumi ye ni de ba say so bi na hye ne chi no ye side metumi nya be man fo say ohwe ni ye
so Mami Elizabeth Ajo onya confidence on fa the nancy form adwuma oye wo DHL
yeah
adwuma oye DHL o team the revenue ma o my Ghana
yeah
ho so na ya hwede na be hye
yes.
So he mami me to wadwen mu ye adwuma wo adwuma be kasa ma
yes
ye adwuma
yes
let me tell you one thing the mami say wa owo ho first no o team gada NPP for man nipa be ye 10 na se container bi o mo auction na watima won say monje mokoton a obi afa tenta mo ko sete abibi mo ma ha bi next time no wa yi bi ama we no next time before na fe emma ni na o team sort politician say your friends say me man na mo ya bias ne kro no omo mami do what you can do
yes
help NDC help Ghana
yes
boy my Ghana na boy NDC
yeah.
And Ghana is behind you. Ghana is supporting you. Ghana will support you. Kopim say nyame be ye wadwuma ma ye hu adwuma pa wa ye.
Yeah.
I know you can do it. To wadwin mu
and she will do it.
Who your ba and never be a dey ma bi ni ma hyehyɛ che obi ye na adwuma kama. Femi aminu ba ye owo NSS.
Yes.
Small John fantastic lady o ye na adwuma. Said up
for me. Me a custom deputy your friend is saying. Na
Brago but one Brago and we say so allow the ladies to work sa chrono kiten no munti hey muntwa so mo de fa soro a nyaminti o mo de be fa for mo de fa for mo nyaminti o mo de be fa soro no omunja sa no enye na now say ye no we ho kan
me say me kan roch na
okay ma menye na esofo adwane students say na ye ni komo live on Dove TV SO TV ye twa ho brite o mo apa na eso Heba Hospital e journey ha say na ye di komo
Susanna, okay. Pasha wani na ya o saying.
Many no back we na ya me ya.
Ehun ade. Efie saying ni.
20 years ni.
20 years.
Pasha
kata ba ko ne mama. Enti eno no de na wodi hu.
We no. Ehunu bibia.
Kanea.
Ehunu hwe.
Enti aha esu yesum. Tum. Pasha yo fansa na to. Na ba ko ne
we no de ehunu
ene de ehunu ti we na ye problem
nti we no so na sen ya na ye me ya
eye wo ya anade hwemu na
Samuel Kwaba Bima Samuel enjoy the Dove TV SO TV. But then breaking be abasisi and so called dental housing down Honoma. One of the story buildings nebu agu form one. One say almost is our story building na ya na ye pack cars wa say abegu cars na so afi na fire service for na police for koho amaye nti esremo mo nye na fast na say mo wetima save lives bi no mo ho ana he no makoso kama e dia my dental housing down hono mo na a police force so amoben ho no mo tie nka mututu mrika enko ho maye Clement Akwaba net say
we just the governor
fantastic and then the watch there watch be
Apple watch
na and then san wo na wotu ahye
motu no say guy
nti e man your original bi mu
original
watch na kasa na your original ba the other portion my deform
oh yeah
yeah radinya boys That is say. Great.
Yeah.
And no football into match into mama.
Yes.
Yeah, sure ball.
Bendy. Na ever fadi.
Yeah, but then the second half changes wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much better than the previous games now. Yes. You hear how it goes.
Your point I'm me boss me see you Dr. Sophia see you can say best sponsor me na. Bakwa match ni.
Yeah, almost homophobia uncle sir. And every some reviews almost
and I ka.
Na nka kwa na beko. Me na nka mi ko bi. O hu nipa.
Sir, cry you won't cry. Misu.
Mate. Na no me ko say.
Niama boko.
You so ato.
Pa.
Wanda ni mo ye nyu. Kai. Ma hu de ntia June mo amanfo omonyempa.
The next month they start test a pregnancy test. Enti obi amwa no next month wo ba SO Heba hospital wo check you pregnancy test na yatum
watum
ye dey akwa 100 cedi
wa na watum sesi a wo gina weda no so atum because you say bone be koso papa
esu dwade be koso ti yatum tiro eti me anchi asronko na me de ma wa hwefo from SO Heba Hospital. When him say open Heba Hospital, ultra modern Heba Hospital there. SO Heba Hospital. Send your dana na oni friend in who Yesu na or say Rabbi Jeme. Aha, David ba Jeme no.
Yeah.
Sa mosrani bi na apie wo SO Heba Hospital. Ba amanfo hu ba enne me bode ru a kire Ghana fo nyina say enwosra apie wo Accra Amasama Stadium Junction no na Dr. Sophia asi okanse so eti amanfo ani no ese wani ense wo ka kire enti no da no nyi frani no ne a wo kan ne se David Bay humi mabo eni pani Jojo no enso wono de won pa ba ogusu kra ni gidie ma kosi se ye hye ni wani monyam enti na wo hwa me pa na sebe wani na edum se wanya blurry vision se etepa na babede wani so ade ba akopɛ na wo bɛyɛ me pa cho to gidie anam ho nebra SO Heba Hospital. Me pa cho say cataract pa na ababeda wani ni so obibini friend ete pa na ababeda wani ni so eye ba bi fa akopɛ na me kan form SO Heba Hospital. Na no asema si wo Bible mu no se oni friend ni antu sa gidi anamo no antie mu anka se David ba Jemea anka na yaresa anyeden amma enti se wo hwɛ me na wo tie me sesi me pa chow se wantu gidi anamo amma Accra Amasama Stadium Junction amehwehwɛ Dr. Sophia asi okansi akire kwan oda SO Heba Hospital ano de me pa chow na kyerɛ se wahansa no wonye wadwen se open kwagye wahansa wonye wadwen se opa ayaresa na aden ama ho se wutie me pa na wani su na yo misimisi mesre wo ade double vision ade na ba asa ayo tutu me pa chow blurry vision pa de no kwade ekoko work asweye ne ye ba akopɛ SO Heba Hospital be so ye natural eye drop ya eka wani na ensankyerani di akire mesre se ufie kire na eba mesre se obefre na wagi nkyeremu bi a wo pɛ bia se wo de ye glaucoma pressure pa na aba be hwe ani so a me pa cho SO Heba Hospital na me kan formal se ne da bia na me kan no ani no ewo drainage system gutters a ededa ani no afa ne afa ema se ensuo a ebeda ani no so no edi ne dwuma wi a esese efakọ mumu bebre a mo hwe me a pressure aba be gira mani no so no sa gutters nyina emu asisi enu nti na mo bre no mesre SO Heba Hospital natural eye drop ye de ka wona na wani ase yi nyina yi na bi fa wo hwinim na bi fa wo manase me pa chow SO Herbal Hospital to ana make am for ma me pa cho so wo so wo de diabetes pa ene di anifrayare ebrewa me pa cho ahwe ne ye ba kope bebre enim say diabetes eya siche yare esay aninkosia me pa cho so wo so ye chinidifo a bra SO Herbal Hospital ye be prove a kira wo say diabetes ene say wani no se wo tie mi sesi a Faka nebra Accra Amasama Stadium Junction nebeje wayaresa ne doctor yeni oma wadro na ebra o sugar na se no na oma ne odi so wani no so a wani no so bete wo se wan a ekwa emma biem mission so ma yen say ye use natural eye drop herbal formulation and no side effect ye fa preservative bia enye yenro enti edro no eye korogen 100% natural 100% herbal 100% natural substance ene ya kika boma obo ade ede ne nsa ahira so a edi anwanwasem edi amanfo nsem emawo me pa cho so wo so wo de lens shepa na aba be so ya so a me sra wo se eye SO Herbal Hospital aye wo Accra ena me kanfo amawo ye numbers na etwagu wo screen na so no fa ye numbers ni sesi a na freyen na gi nkyiremu bia opebia mesre se opise wo ye Thomas pa na wo ye chindifo a ma me no won to nkyea se wani ni so na ye omisimisi se etepa na babede wani ni so se wo de ye glaucoma se wo de hypertension retinopathy se wo de diabetes retinopathy se wo so wo de lens shepa na babeda wo so a me pa cho ahwe ne ye ba kope bra na yenti wani ne ma wa ekwa emma biem enye wo de 2 years 5 years 3 years de na SO Herbal Hospital yenti minza wo 30 years of blindness 16 years of blurry vision 10 years of cataract na ya yehu adwuma within twinkle of an eye ne wo ya ne se obetu gidi anamo aba Accra Amasama Stadium Junction na wa ba beje wa yaresa senya medika aka ya no gidie anamon gidie wo hwe misesi a ne gidie ena wo hia wo haw ni nyina akwakoye gidie tu sa gidie na anamon nebra SO Herbal Hospital nebeje wayaresa entie ni obi ka ye wo herbal natural formulation a eka wani na nsenkyereni isi mesrawo sa wo so ye Thomas pa mi wie kasa ya ma wafidie no ngusu na Dove TV ni SO TV ubehu adanse ahodo a etwagu wahwe mu and just there's no single day a obi enfa na adanse e wo fie hanum sei se wode enso so enya animu ha pa na hawo na wode akwakoye asikyeyare nko a asikyeyare master ewo SO Herbal Hospital aha mesrawo se wode hypertension or pressure enenam 220 230 270 SO Herbal Hospital say bra na yente ne te emau mesre se wonso so wo de pa akwa hepatitis B moawa bi virus bi pa na edidi wo liver no a wo last stop SO Herbal Hospital so care and management of hepatitis B pa na yede 3 months emau overload aba not detected there SO Herbal Hospital me pa chow emma obi asema obeka emu webem se HIV yare bi pa moawe bi pa na won hu omojamu a mesrew ahwe ne ba kope SO Herbal Hospital so care and management of HIV virus ya mesrew ode fadan kode enkrobia bra SO Herbal Hospital aha ye protect mo ye cancel mo ye shemu nkran ye wia ya sama wadro a oh bosome kra mana wudi adanse mesraw ahwe SO Herbal Hospital SO Herbal Hospital a Dr. Sofia Asi Okansi eda no se ubusiani bi atia tunsam alcoholism pa me pa cho ahwe ne ba kope SO Herbal Hospital se wo dey breast cancer ana liver cancer ana kidney disease ana prostate enlargement dia me pa cho ahwe ne SO Herbal Hospital. Na say ye nnuane ye di processed food, maggi spicy pizza yi, burger yi, enti ama kidney yare asore pa wo Ghana hanim say me pa cho so wutie me na dwonso yaw dwonso ntem pa na aba be hwe so a ne kidney yare bi na e ba be hwe so a me pa cho eye SO Herbal Hospital beji abibidro kroje a yemfa preservative yemfa chemicals bia nyeden enfrae ne yemfa tu kidney yare yase a ekwa emma biem na ansa na mekono se wo ye bemma pa na sebe wakwa kote G O go N O no me kire gono me kire sa wati gono pa na sebe ade ye wo no ho ansa na wunim me pa cho ahwe ne ba akopɛ SO Herbal Hospital emfa wo se wachia nunu munua beji herbal treatment boso me pepe boso me kra de wa 2 weeks na gonorrhea na tu afa baby sa won so wo de ye syphilis gonorrhea na wo fa ase na ye syphilis omu twabo mu pa ni nyina ye sexually transmitted disease me kire se wakwa ko tokro boni mu a me pa chaw tokro abogise bia pasama mawa ahwe ne ye ba akopɛ SO Herbal Hospital gonorrhea syphilis me pa chaw o last stop SO Herbal Hospital oba wakwakoti odepua white ibia me pa chaw ahwe ne ye SO Herbal Hospital se ne da bia ya meka no yanya white adro ne ye candidiasis adro no ena mana to ne din se sign check esan se ebema ahimfio aye wese kama ebema ahimfio no ma ye de me pa chaw se wo pese o partner sign check ma wo de a na se ahimfio no mo ekoyi pa enu nti na SO Herbal Hospital se emai ya dwene mo ho se wo fiti komu ena ye ohaw ama me pa chaw ahwe ne ye SO Herbal Hospital se ode pua ayase kankan na abehwe so a mesere mo mfa nche me to sebe SO Herbal Hospital se bomra na mfa abibidro ya yemfa chemicals bia enfremu the natural way na yemfa nkan na yare nye den enko se awo ho na ye den amamo oba ne bema me pa chaw adofo mo nso mo hunsa na mo mra SO Herbal Hospital na mo meji SO Herbal Hospital awo adroi ansana me de masem be kwa ye no me srese ye wo Accra Amasama Stadium Junction se wo free Eastern Corridor na eba wo se wo besi wo Amasama Stadium Junction on your left 1 minute walk na wadu ahwe honom se wo free Pokuase Circle Corridor ena eba me pa chaw usu besi wo Amasama Stadium Junction on your right 1 minute walk from the roadside no wadu SO Herbal Hospital mesre entna se emma wani na ya o ya na huhu ade no obi mfa mbeje oge minim ni ameka
ya chen bibia
minim ni ameka minim ni ameka
set say nyawa o be fa ho se
minim ni ameka enti mesraw se anifrayare yi bi se glaucoma cataract se huhu ade ye ade ben wa huhu ade wo na chi a na huhu ade no wo na chi a huhu ben wa se na huhu a mesre se wani ni prunsu a me pa chaw ebo kokko wani ni timi ye ko a me pa chaw bra na sebe obi amfa so kwa na wa chenchena isaze na se course bi a metanya no yese amanfo afa bronya ho we nkra kese pa jase be man ni enkoyiti ya ni sentino ana obani
papa to ja ko ye brutal brutal
the governor
me ma dro ni ye hia bi papa
ashote
na wasa awo braid e say na asan
enche start delivery service nintino ba bia wo bia no
ye de bi bro
okay Matias
oh boys here boys here papa boys here
tell who say na unim say emema no wo omo mixture bia omo ye na unim omo ko shedan mu na light na e blue ebi de atimi wani timi so red enti no hom beji ye de no mu se o eda boko eda natural no mani agye
o brutal yes ba ko ne de o twa kra untimi humi obo so ohuni na
sisi obi utiminya code atwas by force
ubi agura be wu ato se de na mama fo utwo hotel da bia no
na
wasensen da yes and so that house humi e ma yes nkran ketu so do be tia ne hada ye twa ye ho aba
oku
e twa ye ho aba Britain
Mefe akemaso oda
yo pacho de na eweni no
melele esum
woso e sha se be mfie sen
be mfie mienu ni
mfie mienu eni da ho
dabi esum ho
yes ti said ya uhu no kire mu sa kire me uhu board no so
board zo
uhu so
mehu se ho na mehu ne wo so
okay mate dan ko left right one mama
mehu bibi ti se new
bibi ti
pink bi eda ona black dam finfini
na black dam finfini uhu ti se den eni
was it
uhu ti se eni
you did round visa na you know pink and the dan na black 150
nti uhu ne ti se ye den
say new me to me
yo matemedasi okay sisi assign na eko
si an me hu ade nkakra
okay sign na wo hu ade n nkakra baby a wote no den na wo hu wo ho
so se de na me hu
so wo hu ade
nkakra me want to say
a white good and na den biem
ana akonwa
no
green
green and na den biem me ankasa so hu me
na me hu yo jan na Natalia na pink
matade no asa pink pink so amba na den biem kata dia wodi hu no kata na dia wo mfa hu no fabra
makata na bdebo
I'm pesa o kata na wode ba bra
mini
so mami
ebeni
good ubetimi abo wo nsem ahyenya medie nim nya ba akusu ni we hu se ye mienu na esi ho good afi mama
yes
medi nkonwa bi miensa esi ha so kowachi kakra
yo
we hu se nkonwa si ho
me hu se blue si ya white si ya na green si ya
sa koka blue ni mami de ye blue no koka blue and a white
and a
green wow dia nyame timi ye no ebi ni mo sa me betina ha no se ye dro ni ma wa ye pese ye hu ha wa dro na ye wo aduma enti wani na eye papa ye beka to se papa ye papa nipa bebre na mo a wo mani mienu no ba ko adum se wan kan kira wo se nani ba ko adum a wo befu se nani mienu ni nyina ena eboa na wo de nante nya sa onu ode ne woni se wakata ba ko a wo hu ade ana wakata ba ko ba ko pe no de nante enti wo nya me ba na ka se on kata nya eye papa no enti wo hwe ni nante mo ba ko se bi di nko yie o se akola fofo nante no eso se na wa ka sa wo nante enti nante ni na se akola fofo afa na but God be so good no ye papa no wakata ena nya no na edum na wo fe ho after medication no yama onu akasa kata papa no anantie free ho be so board ni mu wan se hu nkonwa green blue white with the nina enye papa no eti dia na che se manu we ye de neto so boso me miensa se ye be hwa dia aka woni tiri ni mu nyina no enko ebe kwa ma ho ato eni ni ba ko du mu a na ya re na sa ya de wi a mu bi ko
me call hospital dan doctor no kacha me say eh man na wani die be ye ne den say hu say na ye kan mfa na fi areho aka me ti me wo ha na me nue ofra me say wo hu wo telesun ti
mama no
ti me mra no fa me mra ana me ba me fro na ba ndra
na say mama wo de o wa kra nyame shira wo ati
nti no de me ba no pe
wow nyame aye hwe amama nyina wo wanne so one time baby out won sa amama wanne so enti edro ne sa na tie e ba hohuru ne nyina
na me ka tro se mani ne so eya me se de abosia gusu no
una obi sa question okay enti nyame aye wo ho adwuma edro na wo ka no eno ana aye wo ya ma wo enya bibia se wate ase enti won se me ka bibi wa ha esi wasem no so ye mu bebre o wa doctor ti me ka asem wo ho na je say ye wu ye kwanka ye pe because what pem doctor no no wonim de ne se wonim ni obeya aboa wo eti die na wanka sankasa wo betimi na je say na wo sorry obey den obe eno nti e na yen esofo ye se wo ba wo tua wo consult ye be so we ni so ama free of charge aye nji wuska enti ye so ma wa bu na wo be ka mu asem na we hu se edro no eye papa e ba brow anase emwa enti mama edro no abrow anase amwa abrow ampa me poto sakata we ni mame de ye papa ne kata e no okay na se nifa de ne na edum ne nyesa okay shesha konya blue no natena so mame insuranke nyame mama me pacho sorry ne face ha mame oh menka seko me pacho menka seko me si face ha afesa hwehwe blue no natena so mame akonya blue no san hwehwe baby esi natena so mame bon semerade mo wote ta mame otena ha na ena me person face sei na me sansesa konwa ne position na me hwese eni no ebia mana eno ntina me ma ode nani kira ha me yi blue no otena so wa ha no kosi ha enti se edum ena wo ye tusubidi a enko obesa tena the same place no enko o move nko baby foforo papa chomati ejuma na se enti se wo hye TV ni wo fi a enya ntro ade esi wo ho no eno a na esi wa ha eye nyame ena enyo bia na benya ne saa enti senya wo so de no epeke ba kakra no na wo de mpa ya ye den ataye chire enti mama nyame nhira wo se wo hye TV no na wo frɛ wo nua ne se bra na se doctor ne kra se bibie ni ho obeye de aboa wa mehu nkrofo bi wo amasaman eso nti brana mefa wonko ho won se na wo de ne ba ye ono anka se nya danse wo so megidi se wani age wakome mu ya wo de because ahye won kra ma wo hu se wo de na ye den aba baby papa osuru nhira wate
amen
nyame nka wo ho
ebi se me ne ko baby ya se mi ko baby a wonko bi
ti me fa ne nko
ache me so ne nsa adan
adan di adan mama ebe ye wate enti sakata na fa nya na edum na wo de bai na safa na ntiko hwehwe wa konwa no pese me hwese wa konwa no be hu atena so ana glory be to God ishran kenya me won say na konwa na bi wo nanim ntentenso ba wa mane atena ne de so pepepe sa na edwuma ne tie enti se wo so wa ha na se nyendru so a nyame gusu ye ho adwuma amen
Yes, I'm Wakwaba, Emwajo, Edeba Dove TV, and SO TV across the nation. Me see in Suato Accra Hapantino. Drivers, more share, YouTube, your friends, and Facebook, and TikTok, and yes, we'll make sure, say, more the union number could do Fiasun Dream now, and Norma Akoso Kama Edia Ma Obibiara. Menoka say the Haruna Amalba Kingsley, member of NDC communication team at Tenase. Amalba Kwaba, net saying. Great. Me who ye papa. Good. Me who a check Akrana. Be 2 weeks in here.
Me were run pa just that last week no.
Last week you mentioned.
Over the weekend you cook Kumasi.
Okay. Same Jamfi as you Hey. Me hona. Panyi bi pa Sunday o picture o video. A wo kwa chia Same Jamfi wife. Na se utu no fo se no so boni ti say eh asembe pa na malbe ka kire ye ho ofe ye queen
ni die ne bua ye wo e de ma ye boss ame no ye decide ni die ne bu no so e ma se bi na busuafo titru ene ne ho kani ti mi hu se e na sia soro na ye pon ye no ha nti ye free asoda mu pie no na ono so akogina ne ka ho a between Timmy Hunu, I need to go and acknowledge her and also commiserate with her. Yeah, I just went and greet her and I'm sharing my transmission manager and a cosa. Yeah, that was it.
Amaleba. Yeah, we brutal. So, call by air and by land.
Oh, I say
simple by air, by land. Where's you? Oh, na then by air, maybe so I say by land, maybe so I say.
Some person I metan antipa.
And to call by land. Quanet to say.
Brother and upon a brother and a junior me sim.
Into Quanet to say.
Take a bow feather, it drew feather and a joke. How much about 2 o'clock in the middle so. I'm paying show you and I'm inside 2 form. They are about 8 in the middle in Nasi.
Oh, okay. Amaleba. That brutal. Sound of Bright Opoku Buama, member of MPP communication team. Bro, Akwaba, let's say. Great. Most of Malbecas are here and him say, well, she has some wife.
It was a simple question. But when you know the kind of party you are you know that every answer you're going to give is going to shoot you in the foot. He needs to be very circumspect with his approach. I'm not surprised that he didn't answer that because sometimes they offer car and a car, or maybe signs a pine or so.
Yeah, maybe sign a pine.
So for you, so a friend is like a bed check, like a vision face.
And so come check.
And you cannot speak to any of them. Meaning now what the question now what internet it's normal for you not to be able to speak about it.
But Amalba, do you remember that when MPP a free power now super non super how I turn Ghana?
Super as in
full, yeah.
Can we?
He say you drew so. I'm saying I try MPP with the no crimes at 10 cities.
And yes, sir, you do and I try MPP issue. You see, we need to understand and know my cause. It is not from me making.
Whatever is going on.
This is a force majeure. Iran, Iraq, or the saying, Israel, neighbor, and yes, some drew me the whole excuse, but you know it. These are the facts. These are the facts. These are the facts. These are the facts. The intervention government made. The intervention government. Yes, I save myself. One encounter of a no encounter of a why did you bring that issue? No, why did you bring that issue? It is not saying.
Oh yeah, me the back home.
What did you back
Top me the back topic.
Why not? Bring it. We will discuss it. These are the issues. See, Adia Bakwa NDC and Mahama government. Yen say bedi atro the Ghana for. We would never do it. You know what is happening between Iran, Saudi Arabia, how do you call it, Israel and US? What is happening now at the Strait of Hormuz? No, what is happening there? Unim say Endro Lajo, Iran air attacking Oman and Bahrain. You are aware of that? On the same Strait of Hormuz issue, or they say Donald Trump or they say China, about 2 weeks ago.
Attacking through bomb and
You are asking me this question.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Question.
See, if that is true, let's be serious on certain things. You know the fact. No, see, look, listen to me. Your listeners or your viewers might not take me seriously, but you as a journalist, as a neutral arbiter, speak truth and be factual to your viewers. Don't downplay this.
Because if so person won't come with ya, yet here in opposition. You see, what catch say Ukraine and Russia bomb will be
fantastic. Fantastic.
Why are you telling me
fantastic.
This? Why are you telling me this?
I agree with you.
Attack
Hear this. Attack Hear this.
Attack don't say this.
Hear this.
Don't say this.
I
don't want us to go there.
Come on here, Not dollar is saying. How much was the dollar? And fuel and to Krumado. It was very well. It will be because Strait of Hormuz controls over 30% of the global oil supply. True or false? What are you talking about?
Okay, well,
you can make it an issue. We will discuss it, but we will not run away from it. We will not run away from it.
The governor, Mami Fakunya is Namincha waiting for the microphone.
Oh, bet you are
Namincha, your flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the Mano Ajo, and the Munde Juma Paswa. You see, medium may yes, and Maming 30 minutes being cut down.
30 minutes.
Sorry, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Don't give it down.
You know. Questions 2 are we be sending. These are simple questions, though. But
shut off. You see, when say we teams me consult me say oh,
mame true sunyane na me chia me nua
kase me so me chia madwen me madwen na maka ka wadwen me ka dia malba kan so
mame ko sunyane na me chia me nua me bibia ai oye CEO de ma Rosina hair oil CEO papa Roland and Susie Enterprise wo sunyane oye CEO de ma Rosina hair oil. I mean oye bruta Roland Kwame Chreme aka Kwame you osan ye auditor ewo Bono East Region district ba kwa wo honom Kwame enre me say wo hwe me all the way from Sunyane bibi abokọ de abusuane nkrane na ho ye Rosina hair no bra me bi me si fa bi bra Rosina hair no krom ha de we aga amanfo apampam apa de we oye ni si ye adwuma no mesrew fa bi bra kra Mentina Sunyane Kumasi nko anya adwuma fa bibra akra de wode ye na no den de we si matini we fu no yesrew ye hia bi wakra hawa Kwame Rosina hair oil chief executive officer bro and me ciao 30 seconds
the governor media in fact I have a very special we should talk about but with the mami family near like a bibo impeni say coach amansan fi we mbese wo say say wo jan bi a chine ba we a yentie nanso yen fan kwa adwendwene mu
yentie
nanso
coach amansa
ofin wembe kacha wo say ojan abeche ne baria yentie o nanso yen fan kwa adwendwene eno ana dia me kacha maleba.
Okay, so we hear something
me yansem ba ko and then you me pese me mfa asemundru the local government minister friend no pacho bebutima kam di ni kakra the local government I think say Ahmed minister Ahmed Ibrahim. Thank you very much.
Banda MP.
Thank you very much. My concern here, one, there's a growing trend we are started by. I've made it a point every time I
have an interview with my sister.
No problem.
Yes, see, Jabia San Atowo, Tuju, Central Business District, Accra, Honum. Abronsaya Bua Denta, and a Janso Atowe saying, you know, Nana K is on the line. You didn't go. Nana Kwabanet to say. Oh, very well. Sorry. Nana Intimentina. Okay, Nana Kwabanet to say. Yeah, Nana, what do you mean? Can we have a there? Nyame adom ahaye boko ba bia ugina na enye boko de na asi wo mamiti o
ya mfa ndu gave ba ya shofo ne mo amote be bia no muti e so de isi a wo na mo wa de ba Accra Tudu Central Police Station ho na be bia so aforo no from Mufili peace we outside now, but I was only waiting to do now right hand side. And then I saw I was on the police for the no can say the fire service what have to move to me and to me can't for free to the back can't say what have three it done the more I see for almost about 2 hours again it done put we are still calling and printing on the fire service and the most whatever they can help to make sure say at the end to me about from the moment to me about I mean look at those light in the sort of who was in Jama almost doing and not a general to enter the kind of I can tell you say for about 2 to 3 hours in here still now general pursue there and I can the police for hour around security every time and but I say we go for around me no can say the general pursue there
Nana o kire say baby a police for no te no mo quarters ho no one say left to baby a o mo te na wo bon say free GCCC wo I say a wooden structure e binum cry a wooden structure old one pa ache e ho na jana to sisi na police for na ka say a police for na ka say ye den
you see, I know police for no plan service for the city take you over Mujuma. And so much me, Yamana there, I think there is a matter no more parking, no man with me a party. I don't want to was one day, Jano to me, I find it to me. I say, down one, make me a say, see a Mubuswa, who go for white tribute, Yamuja Guncha, or from Warmo, which me a friend, no money, a Guncha. There's so one there, they are sick. Who's a man can see apple there, never water was go office. Fire service to me, but more than to me one. Engineer to me, I go see I done any about the other side about Johnson and who's at the bar at the Baba to say. I want my daddy demand, say the Asia, able to answer back.
Now, and so ato Amasama, Pansona and Towana.
And satisfied in super satisfied on a general satisfied and 2 more satisfied. And you see, I'm going to get into nothing, but still now, General to a deriva. Quite a few, a cat I don't have about 4 cats. There's still a much milk control, General to a deriva.
Nana, you best about hobby, me pachawa keep giving us your friends the current videos. It is also your TV so videos in a year, you know. It's in Nana, you best about honing beam. And our eyewitness be why bet him in a dinkomana. How it started?
Yes, you see, I think I will go for her. Almost many, okay, do better, okay. Things are many of the
very well. Debesibiano, Martin, Nana K, and then Nicodin come live on Dove TV, also TV. And I am in one June 30 be and so to a janum, and so to 11 years ago. I was saying, say, yeah, and so then it's so toy. I'm so a farmer for Nejasunem. Hey.
Like a very sad situation, Governor. A very sad situation. As of mine, I think the last week here, one and I may talking about Kaswa Malam interchange here, a section LED from N1 Air Koweja, and as a Malam Junction Air Ko towards it. Ebua, Yebo Mudiru. And I've been trumpeting this thing up till now. From last week, now other media houses have been talking about it. ABC.
Bridging.
Exactly. Nobody. Me who say Pinimubi to an amount and say you won't be and that is one of the reasons I make Babeka about the local government.
Yeah.
Now, just to touch on the issue of fire outbreaks that now June 3rd that day. It's been 11 years.
11 years today.
Do you know there was a committee that was set up of their recommendations?
Yeah.
Can you tell me that the various new manner recommending if you've been able to put to use that of Maya?
David. Not at all.
The governor. Yeah, come here, your member and your pen temshemra. Your pen tempty committees. Yes, you show you ba son can say a committee or moon she no memo or moon can say like common for recommendations in Bray. They do all of these things and we put it on the shelf. That is the country that we are living in. I've seen this and I mean more of like an engineer. But my common sense na Emma Miem Shemema in conform war Dansuman. So if you Dansuman KFC now do we need to like
sorry down.
So far like Aliu Mama, former vice president.
Yeah.
What's up upon if you know when you there's this filling station here. You see what on some left.
No. On Aliu Mama road.
Road in the sense that says if we KFC but now branch on your left. Ali Mama road now.
Road no. Okoswa,
just about Undu, what upon if you about 50 meters or
a filling station.
There's a filling station here. You see what the filling station.
I saw that may fat road.
I saw it being constructed around 2024, around August. That was when I saw it, and it is completed. I don't know whether it's now been like operational there. So, and now it is a community.
It's very choked. Eti na baby say space be no we are now omoto obi fie bubu no e no mode ya na say because there is no space e was our road no
so governor mash in say yen say will be business, but I don't know local government. I say any municipal e be omo ko share engineer for omo approve here. Did they do all the risk assessment? And ne bibi fa can say nyame fa samba say bibi CCCA na say e ko sa prison no man. I tell you say if fear a home canon.
No. There is no. I mean, make us say place be any who.
Yes, say will be a juma.
Because I don't know about it. Road in all Kana.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
O timfa no about basi.
Odoko and
Odoko. Junction do honum. Na the honye.
Ni straight scrap put me copy Sakaman.
Sakaman na me person make. Exactly. Usi Sakaman. Now person normal person won dodge traffic a. O timfa honum. Wo no about basi Sakaman. Malam market honum. Ufu na kwa Malam market honum. Sa kwan.
I've seen this you see we ama me nim say because be 1 month be 2 months me because me do obi at the governor ma yem hihye say nti nyansani bempa na ko share project na ye no the place or say yen see filling station
me say honso
ye kwanke to be na demo so the second me nikwapo entimi bonsa wonchuma this ba ko tia no
kaka ba bi o mo ayewe na honso
so that place the community on its own adan ye twan we sha kwanke to be na twantemu. And we build a filling station in the middle of your community.
It's bad.
But you see, sometimes that is the kind of country we are living in.
You agree with the president when he said, flood and I cause what can here act of indiscipline.
Ah, yeah. Any day.
Because Osha Accra Kasana ewo boom. Ko or the saying Akwape Mountains Eguswa. And geographically, a tried knowledge. Say, baby, first say Accra, make Accra boy him a valley. Oh, and when you go here, this part of the country inside that ensure every forest zone in the Bainano a converge waha. I feel a couple no.
Nakosi no.
Yankopon yansa muno. Wa should I hear Monchi Monkabi out to wa ensure toba a insurance. So, ensure jinamua. Enye dua se be ko n'echi na fe na epono ye den gene kakra na ntuna
na pressure na brass
cry.
Yeah.
Ramsey side a classical example.
Yeah, Ramsey.
Migratory bird every Europe and other places eba betom nkusu ho no mo hwane no mo ko.
Ramsey hono.
That is how it used to be. And then grandpa my batman cry over a decade me hu se no ma bi aba ho. But guess what?
Okwo ho ache.
Ya failure ni si dan ho. Street bi o ajiringa no kwano so ma menche wade okay American House
American House
yeah o do ukọ ajiringa no a o say traffic or first traffic no branch right so branch left
American House junction
yes o to American House first traffic
they dey kwa ajiringa no
yes American House ajiringa no first traffic no branch left
yeah
o branch left to ko ni ma Puma filling station bi o
yeah,
Ultra Puma filling station and should be the hall.
Yeah.
So bridge.
And not the late Vice President Misata.
Okay.
An office just after the bridge. An office were right. I know that very well.
That bridge, Ujina bridge.
I saw more bridge no crack.
Ujina bridge na Osha ni say na. Kwabrane afile wo si da.
Yeah. Omo feel.
Me kosra obi wo that corner. You should toy last 2 weeks anymore. Governor.
Oh, bad.
And surely Yama. Range Rover, Obi Kakere Neko.
Very bad.
Me catch no. Just say, oh yeah, list and oh yeah, tipa track credit Obeko. Now, and guess what? Is le console ye cannot serve you. I wouldn't depend to.
Oh yeah.
The bourgeoisie, the elite, the learned. Why? Menti is le console. Me that's what
Is that not you?
Me need that bread, that's to me craft.
I'm going to say to
me need this here who have him in car some more.
Me have him.
Unse me brain na say me craft.
Yeah, question be we be say male baby on me and san.
Restaurant bi wo Ablekuma road so. E ja ye pon a. Ya mo wa ye kakra. And na me tell you me na me tell you what.
Vim be one year kasa dey vim kasa. But see the most serious control. Nioma echo sukro. Feel na ye feel ye see die. One kasa wa risk your life that.
Yeah.
And you have destroyed yourself and destroying others along the line. But I agree with the president. One more Emma permit.
I think when we were blaming Akufo-Addo, we did not being fair to him. There was certain issues being him. And when we blame President John Dramani Mahama, so I Monday no minim tama okokrum. From here Yachimota has a kokrum. The unnecessary traffic be AC about 3 good hours. Now the baby started. Started my serving here. Straight to what's our old station? Yeah. What's our old station? Baby La Paz for no so the besim say no.
Yes.
Otra old station na. Baby La Paz for you free one na be a me fan say free one na wo impo. Free one na wo call baby say
oko shell.
Efa. Achimota overhead.
Okay. Who can anymore?
Just after all station, bus stop.
Okay.
Usoko wanim kakra, there's another traffic.
Yeah,
Uko wanim kakra.
Yes.
Ena ateche.
Okay.
Ateche keke. Unse ho kakra na say e horse atutu kakra. I swear to God. Ateche keke. E koso traffic from there to Mount 7. Midimu not less than 2.5 hours.
Jesus Christ.
2.5 hours. And I wondering and then but it's time me free main road no so no. Uso do no plan na we say can be e kwa kakra. O kwa kakra ba over free say big trucks na e kwa tema no. Omo na omo fa say you twa mu still. Ya kodu station still. In kakra kodu ho a. Ateche keke. Am say so toye na ateche bi apia begu ho. Ye hu yansani bia. So messes asade ni free ho. Eti me call your friend is ministries are me ban and I mean who say ya blocking road number ko de car na ye de sapite kituwa bi ababigo and I said this is a crash 7 seconds sike be wram instead of say you do it and do it well Sundays cars and shada and run krum ha it would dey block ho keke na ya de na enye yi oh come on
you see
you will crash for leaders bu krum ha too much
ultra a year Abeka Junction Eba police training depot na. Because say Grand Telecom University echiwa.
Yeah.
And shoot yiri was out.
Yeah, mahuma. Yeah, it's true.
I don't want to meet traffic there.
Now sportem
institutions will come on. Oh. Public institutions will come.
We don't learn.
Anyway,
so the governor, yes, I think say my family news to po on a year abandoned. So the very reason is these are all part of the issues because at the end of the day we have in assemblies and say said local governance now the head of it.
Yeah, head of it. Yeah.
The districts assemblies, the MMDCs near the end. What kind of coordinating your man olakoye issues been now shama matako. And then one going trend as a Ghana or minim say you couldn't a team no a year fire em say Ghana your own person. What kind of people are we?
I don't know.
Hey, Nancy won't say I don't know who is doing that, but I've seen some bus stops that will do not Pentecost for and boy doing a cover. I don't know whether they are the ones sponsoring the building of these 9 bus stops about 19 or town one. Almost every major bus stop here you see now they've expanded. Very nice.
There were your friends Accra Mohon. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. That is where I'm starting my conversation from. Time now call him. Of our time.
Me do all by a much for you.
Yeah. By then they were done. Accra Mohon and they also say what ebia wouldn't you be say wouldn't you be and I said like na mom farm come na uncle.
Producer can go and do that.
Or moon check say what is happening at the bus stop. We are turning that 9 bus stops now to market areas.
Oh me do and dem hu ye ne say me nim sesebi nyame fa che say omo adwemu come na ma for de ho. That is what.
One.
Yeah, that is what I saw.
She be like a crowd more. the heart of she baby anye bia no se for na bia ba one place that they want to go and shop is that place.
Yeah, Accra mode, yeah.
Edru enumre a Indomie seller nie. Brodora ni kosua so nie. That place na nkofo ba be jom mo me say ye twen kra be ye ba be tena ema ye chi kosua wo ho. Udu SCC kaso weja ye de dro nkele e ka say nkele wele ra nie. Bodro ni kosua ra nie. Indomie ra nie. Bastos na ba be dane market. I had the opportunity to go and ask one person, catch him, say, me minding my business. That is what we are turning this country into. No, but you see, that is what I'm saying. Say, into your municipal heads or more, what is their job? Why are we appointing? No, and say, I didn't know you are appointing comfort just because on political grounds. Like, why are we doing this to ourselves?
And I blame the DCs and MCs, you know. That's what
I mean. That's what I'm calling on the minister. Exactly. He should call the people to order.
Very well.
If he needs to do a meeting with all of the MMDs, especially in Accra, it is a shame. Ghana area doesn't say crassy. Why do we do this to ourselves? Say the Ghana Accra yempe. Maybe I say not before they do what they can. Say at a renting nyama say but they do what they can and then
for Ghana a baby and a feather. David.
She Reja Nansinya Ahmed Shaibula can sing a honorable. In Suito Yombi Dam Kakreya a farm a can say a Lakadani fee. Reja Bawi is more of a stool land. Into a him for a mutanaho. Namutons say a bim dam. I only said these are flood prone areas.
That is
how do you
that
feel
is why
as
they
chief?
get their money.
Like when that's what now we show social media. How do you feel? As I see Biana Yeton,
a crowd.
As I see Biana
capital city,
and I will say this MP. Washeni Walenti will not go down. Oceana, she said, "Why Basa?" No. So the MP had already done his part, and yet MP minister called the same day. The minister came afterwards.
Okay.
At the day now, we need to see Angasa Shaibu when his people was there.
Okay.
If like Ahmed was there the first day near. If I now could know, it
doesn't stop anything.
No, but I'm saying say if I say like in persuasion.
Yeah.
So I can't say so then people would want to come at your place and all of that. But the same say that place is more of a stool land. And you for Moshama yes and your man. Then how do you feel? In fact, even if somebody bought the land if you be Sema, they will come back to the chief palace to come and pay idea like and you should know where that land is. People have built closer to this kind of water areas, and we are looking on.
Yeah, topics, you know, Ebeka. You 1 hour to go, you know. Live on Dove TV, SO TV. Kwamna Usu is my name from a governor. Amalaba has a shand of was. All right, mention us in free. Mamisha is in free. Shand of school.
Amalaba Church will be built.
Yeah, most not.
Yeah,
there be more than more allegation be. You see, you had opportunity 8 good years, to pass LGBTQ plus bill. Nanka Ghana for any do you say moye, right? Edru baby no you so we said the court even Supreme Court every year. Emaneka some few weeks I'm say 3 weeks nanka momo kokra. Yet you people couldn't sign the bill. And then Obiaba where you be a free more sign and most of Monte say. Yes, but before yes, sir.
A governor made us for the opportunity and the question. You see,
10 minutes.
10 minutes, no problem. You can put the say like I said, power like 80. I'm not even going to spend more than 10 minutes.
Well.
Sure. No, can you say LGBT is in semi and Sembia in Ghana Nibia? The governor, me make sure say in the coming years, no, say be Obaba, a bit master or by being sad number just that. Me person me worry.
Me guano raw.
I, for one, don't want to see that happen to me. Until there's a need for us to protect your society, your team. LGBT issues need by time. Don't forget, say around 2018, ye to memoir. And we have friend Alex Kofi Donko. Okay, Sassem. Or co register LGBT rights occurrence a you or a registrar general. Or co register in 2018. In 2018, or co register in a registrar general. 2019, and na omobe BA office or memoir secretariat. I had not almost year like corporation. Obekaya, it took the national security to go and close down that secretariat. Okay, so I say Mokumia. I'm a yet nipa makuma 21. Mebunu 21 bia, I was dying bimu. this thing happened from 2018, the registration of the, can't say that, and then 2019, they were all trying to open the office. All of this time as I do in CCA now was under Yura Akufado. Yeah, so he supervised that particular office or the secretariat should be closed down because it does not conform to our norms and values as a people. And I Ghana your man and so they it's here. And then the says papa and I support says sebi a chiwadi abo mindsa yenjin to memoir. That was the man the NDC accused. A lead crusader of this thing was Sierra Sam George. Assembling as Sam George and can come here. And we all thought, say, in fact, like he was coming from like a good place because Yeni Nas or minor. When the Afro barometer for your research near about 98% or 97% of the Ghanaian public wanted that bill to be passed. We wanted to see, say, AMPA. So Ghana, you're ready, say, you bet Jessa, a chiwade say about my LGBT issues not to. Intino, he led a kind of saying, like he sponsored the bill. I know was supposed to help us, kind of saying, bring some of these finalities to issues and not like a memoir. With regards to what LGBT in memoir. That was what Sam George was supposed to do. And as he led it. Queensme. And now Parliament about modern passes are new way. At a point in this country, we had imams ne asofwa. They were what gracing parliamentary proceedings. Who call Parliament for archives more. You will see a gallery hono. We had sheikhs, imams, and ne asofwa na omutimiba plenary. Just because they are concerned about what was going on. And they wanted to listen to every MP say or more contribution to that effect was what. That was how serious we took that particular bill. Now you pass a bill anyway, no. And some MPs here say, in as much as we support, say, you're bedding, you're passing maybe like a bit me a criminalization action, not yet man in tonkoson. There are some legal maybe yen shana yen sacred we might end up, a friend is saying, infringing upon some rights and in say, yeah, like a cancer, That was something that we raised, some concerns that we raised. Here, Fenyo Markin, as one person, at some point made those things on the floor of Parliament. And you know, other people raised certain concerns here. Sanka, you've been young to Bassaniashi. Queen's near, so you're possibly near and can you find president? Then, one person, Richard De La Sky at the court. During that same period, as Antibedi to Secretary to the President, like Ebetro say, because somebody has what at the court you hold you on
to deal with the court
exactly
issue, yeah.
There was and that NDC for the year campaign Ghana for say MPP for na ye in kofa ye bomb my yem pese ye be massa manai like ababe can say law ni ade sa be na ababe law member to me can't say one of the key reasons the MPP lost 2024 elections was not part of the LGBT. It was part of it. As for they hit us hard. But that was not the reality. There were some concerns, and now we need to make sure say it has been addressed. Not year from near day. Which are the last guy they call court. Secretary to the president so true Bibisa. So we were waiting for the outcome. NDC4 capitalized on that. And the MPP, we were voted out.
But court, it's dealing with issue. No,
like,
before you people.
No problem. Like I'll get there. You can't say concerns. Our people in the NDC did not understand. They didn't seem eye to almost say, oh, everything was fine with the bill. Honorable Sam George Kache is a Kenyan for Baburu and Bill no credit.
Yeah.
Now the only thing the Kenyan Parliament changed was the name Ghana.
Yeah.
They took everything hook, like, and sinker. That was what Honorable Sam George, the one who was leading member, and I said now all sponsors are bill, that private members bill. That was what he told us in this country. Into Adena, somebody saw me. Someone,
yeah.
Including Sony Mamma, and a man, no. And I'm the governor. I feel the jeans so conan, most of the sound of mint me saw the mammy now. Is that not you being hypocritic and inconsistent with you?
More than hypocrisy. More than.
MPP phone
that is evil. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the words. MPP phone cash you. Yes, say. At that time, we said there are some concerns beyond my mama and chincha and answer. Now, court capon cancer need we are the parliament to so come back to consider. Now, you who the way forward. By you, no man says, yes, sir. Ekache say, Kenya, dear, you are taking everything. It was the best. Now, Queen MPP, we failed to sign it. No problem. More about Abemu. Yura Mahama, even first couple of they told us say Bill Npoko drew Nanado Hono son signing. Now your president Shah clergy. There's a video here, who put us in permit Masenda. He said, say the bill never go to Jubilee House. If you go to Ankende, like it will be like on his desk as a president. He told the clergy, I have the video here. So that assertion of Mokas, oh yeah, the bill no command you and Nanado no son signing, no, that one too has been nullified. Interne, there been a buyer. A friend is a Mahako 32 amendments. It was abuse. If indeed you guys believed in what you were trying to push down the throat of Yera Nana Adudia, why didn't you give that same bill to Yera President Mahama? That is the only thing we are saying. To show say indeed you guys are still on with that position.
Same constitution.
Same Ghana, same constitution, same people in this country. Is I'm just not talking about we passing the bill. Was he not the one who says Kenya for the only thing that they changed was the name Ghana?
Sure.
So what kind of inconsistency is this? Why are we being a hypocritical in this country? We need to tell the president and the NDC party in the face.
But Obisubeka say, okay, fine. At that time, you people raise concern. They say there are some things changing. What's the big deal?
For Adia, you're gaining political advantage. Am I to tia ye? Mumbe can't Ghana for say, Ebo, Asana ya kana no. Na ye nim pasana na ye boa. E ntro. Ni di nkan. Do na nkoto ye wana na do anim. Ye to so mienu. Adia na ye pese ye mfa ma ye wana na do so ansa. Na ye koto be kuma. Na ye bai mu de ye hu se se nya adia no se na do sign. Enti Ghana for fan that is a principle like a person NDC for they have to go.
Omokasa no mo pass this bill na kasa mo.
Have they even like admitted that?
No. What you're saying is, if they say that, okay, we are sorry, Ghana for yes, you buy yes, you go through. You who said they na ye for so na do so nsa. Na nka e moye yina. Enti eni ye ya buy per se they na omo kan ye ni so sa mo. Ye pamacho say ye twa sa antro no kire. Na omo pass bill na mo okay with that.
No, it is one of the steps, not even okay. It is one of the steps. Say young calling sala now, there's no way we can be in the same way with. No, let's say we can continue. Like Nessa, it to me is as if we are trying to oppose the passage of the bill. No. But the other thing couple say what we need say. O share like amendment your man ya. The be make say on the act itself na say be obane be madan na say be man be madan.
Yeah.
E can say we like obane badan be man be madan. The act is just the end of the whole thing. It is just the end. Say be say you koto say be obema de be ma she ni yonko be matu no mo ya. And then the last form of adekrono. One of the risk was sadim advocacy. Now saying there's a podcast be a mashe. Some time ago, Nanaba Nama interviewed some guys in your country, Hanuma, they identified, say, Omo girlish, no problem near there. When you watch their podcast, all the 4 guys on the podcast in this country, look at the kind of conversation that they're having on the podcast. They are dressing and everything. I'm not being conclusive.
Yeah.
But the kind of issues that they are discussing there, no.
It can influence.
In there, bill na why like amendment in the film. The most important thing, or say to me, Buana ye kemi sebi, bill na ye pass no. What are we trying to address? It is for us to curtail or keep say any can say like a degenerate na ebe kan ye national discourse no ababe normal or memoir.
It should be.
And there's a bill na ye pass no. If it's not able to address that aspect, now what kind of bill are we passing? Nya chomben no. Kosi koso dia kwentra ben no. So there are 2 things that the NPP is seeking say the NDC should do. They didn't kind. They should admit say what they were trying to let Nanado sign no. Na enya de pa. 2. They should also look at a bill now more pass this time around now like I call it no film like bill ni more. Now like in any case, the president has thank you very much. Journalist say like is he going to sign? Here Mahama ne kache say Nanado failed to sign the bill. Obabe ye mampeni or man he will sign it. Yeah. He didn't even talk about like amendments. And then you be some simple question, are you going to sign or not? You saw how he was trying to go about the whole thing. What did he say? Or see he didn't kind. He has heard that Parliament's couple didn't have quorum. 2, say bill no beton anymore because he's not a legal person. No, he also man call for mutual and so it should be money a day. Even one thing like it can even happen was that, and I said can happen is that Council of State needs to even go through and advise him the president if there are some near maybe any consistent near there. Right? No, nobody is disputing that. At intend the president who say bill no say yet beto anima won't mean sign boom sir. I didn't know na MP before we say let's consider some of these things. No mama yan then You guys make political gain out of it. And then they are afraid the president, when says, "Go to couple side the beton anymore." And you know one profound thing that he said, they're very critical. Or say for him, no, he thinks the bill is far from being passed. He said it's video him. Or say he can say based on all these things that can happen, no, he thinks that the bill is far from being passed by him and as a sign right now. That was what he said. Will be also not buying or bet sign at the end. And you see, the NDC on this matter has not shown consistency. They've just been hypocritical about the issues. And among person the Ghana for bidding ye. Ghana 4%, maybe it's an American, me person me be, and I may baby that be ahead, me baby one, ebako, kosa, tibianim near the other. But if you are trying to lead this country, it should be on a matter of principle. And then go for Musala and Kotuaba, a coach new money adding. Young fun need the kakramom. When you say like those who vote, about 70% don't even understand the real issues in this country. About 20%, 15% spend their issues. Into yes, you can really control the narrative. You can send way to Ghana for Momotia Tomutrim. Papa na in 2019, my campaign down on an officer na BA LGBT rights office no. And the Democrat say he was the one trying to enable that. Na so by idea. You see that merry-go-round on Moyena. So we are just trying to expose the hypocrisy and the double standards of the NDC.
Very well, Sifo. May that say. Shandon Bright, Opokubuama, member of MPP communication team, and our tenant can. In fact, 15 minutes. Okay, so Amalava, what is that? Let me see back of the book.
Oh, there's a constitution.
That's a constitution, and the other one is what? The blue one.
Where acting out of my it was just part of my.
Okay. The constitution we are from man.
No, but sure unless I am done with my course. I can't give it to you.
I don't pay baby I can on.
You see,
Amaleba.
Them people on Omokasa, but they say it's nothing at the end of their plenty talk.
Yesi crew ana susuma menano sa crew ana.
Oh wow, omukoso susu.
Enti.
Enye no musu ya mai.
Na mo se no monom na na no. Se musu monom am say eh ada na say ye no.
Omusu for Ghana for the Ghana for now will determine that. What are the issues?
Issues near there.
The issue is that in fact, this matter started far back in 2009. Tender about.
Yeah.
When late President Mills,
and John Mills, yeah.
And David Cameron, Ebe can say, oh, countries in Africa, no more former British colonies. Your laws be owa. Yansano, near Makwama LGBTQI. Ninsa nyomana ponche, we nipa no person warrior ponche, to me worry no, person warrior kramaya, quite the ho. Yansa yamrambe just an yomana ntumwa. Sikapa, modern my dear Puntu Jumadie. Opukun faninku, Iberia Humpai. Nia the minister can be my Akufuado and an Nkofwe, Omobakuni. These are the Senate of MPP. You were in opposition. What to Omonka? Let Mills, Ebeyi David Cameron, and not Pefe Ghana, led by him as a president. On Fwaso Ne, on Fwaso China. And mind you, it was under Kufuor, 2008. And the MPP activists to be a leading gay conference in Ghana. Far back in 2008. They lost that elections. Mills Mahama came to power. David Cameron, Bebo Sanchez, President Mills, on the ticket of NDC, say, if they're very sick, they building a society, ostensibly, there will be conditions. Yes, there are conditions, Ebe fighting against our social fabric of Ghana.
Why are we going?
We are not going to allow that. Please, let me advance my point. Because Kasana Tier 1 Kebi, so the Mamin coming in. Already to Safra Mills. Ya Mahama Bedi Nadia. There were questions on Mahama.
That.
Onisumbe Wano. Forgetting, say, principle of Mills established, Mahama cannot go out of that principle. Church of Christ in some road. Or some Pakanian or Brother Martin Opong was one of the addict critics of President Mahama on this matter. Akufuado In fact, Mahama Kwampo can once say Ghana that Omaya ono di animuno. You nipa ku a Casimian so ha. Sabe, an animal Christopher, Christopher, and Camophone, any animal Monsomo Jane and animal system Eddie. So cool me and so we a bien wa, a just animal way tomb. One no as a leader on to me yin tomb on the basis of human right. MPP4 weren't satisfied. And I had two about a NDC Fracunyos 2016, led by the same President Mahama, and a coup for the take over. The creating some controversy when Minano, and the first foreign interview on Al Jazeera. As someone on Pina Kufa Dukai. It is bound to happen. Meboa. When you are UK. Na Taman won you know. Oh, Nasan Yomano, Yamaho Quine, Nambom, Tamako Nimuno. There were pressure demanding that they should change the laws, and they changed the laws. One of the laws I'm reading here. In criminal law, you're referring to the Director of Public Prosecution versus Shaw. It's a UK case. The prisoner on that case is very simple. I'll probably publish a prostitute. Giving their direction, location, contact numbers. He was charged for corrupting the fabric of. You see here?
And some are okay, and then you are here. Here say sign. It's be a dear free David. Why? What?
You see, he started from somewhere. And I'm also starting from that. Don't I have the right to expand my point? No, don't I have the right to expand my point?
Because of time.
Now, we got to the point that time. So we needed a law. Why? Because there's a Pascal 2018, 2019. Office of Mubiye, Billboard of Musisi Okroma, and Crawford Northern Region. A real comprehensive sexuality education. Yamode by a curriculum, training people subtly to teach it. It all happened under more MPP government. But you see, I know that some George Mountain, you know, see, I'm here, Kufu, and not buying in the MPP, or no minor or Mebo Mino. And almost started. And almost started. Comprehensive sexuality education, one to Kruma. Was it not incorporated into our syllabus? Didn't they do it? Didn't they do it? Or you have forgotten it? Refion, Refion, and as I'm George, and mind you, NDC MPs in our parliament, about over 20 of them, I think were even 40, they were behind the bill. MPP had only one. Signing Papa concern one person and say, and I'll come to that. Now, the bill went on and on, but mainly on section 102 of the criminal code. Now 102 no. For me, it is not even applicable.
Minimum San George meaning Helen Tonso. One beam na neck or him for 40 no more for 40 no more for.
It is not even applicable to the matter because so section 102 now. Young for the LGBT as now. Let me say it. Per understanding of the little law, Monsieur. There is no law in Ghana now, because section 102 the man for Kotunu does not address that issue. TSM9 was saying section 102 was saying whoever has carnal knowledge or has unnatural carnal knowledge of an idiot, so of any idiot, imbecile, or a mental patient in or under the care of a mental hospital, whether with or without his or her consent, in circumstances which prove that the accused knew at the time of the commission of the offense that the person had a mental incapacity commit an offense and shall be liable on summary conviction to imprisonment for a term of not less than 5 or no more than 25 years. And in Tinipa Miansa idiot, imbecile, and mental health patients are homosexuals within this category. No, the law was meant to protect incapacitated individuals because of no circumstances or be but as we speak, there is no law which expressly bans Anyomano. That is why the NDC, led by minority at that time, went to Parliament and sponsored that bill, seeking the approval of the president to assent for it to become a law. Now, the law was finally passed. But they're not taking their time to listen to themselves when they speak. and your parliament as so say obe pass laws. Say parliament pass law we are under article 107 clause 7. That 106 clause 7 no. Was say where a bill passed by parliament is presented to the president for assent, he shall signify within 7 days after the presentation to the speaker that the assent to the bill or that he refused to assent to the bill unless the bill has been referred by the president to the Council of State under Article 90 of this constitution. Now 8 is saying, where the president refused to assent to a bill, he shall within 14 days after the refusal state in a memorandum blah 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 and run saying. So when penny parliament in Ramau now want to me assent to the bill, what do you do? Refer bill the comma part or the Council of State. Now the common speaker say make the bill number Council of State. Or the memorandum faka bill no never share bill no for common speakers and the say provisions A B C D E F G H. Ya parliament aje tumuno. Mene parliament ya adwene na me de message mra we asia. Emwa ne santino parliament should reconsider the bill again. The president can do that. Omampene Kufuor ye. He never did. Rather no Osumane executive secretary Asante Bedi Etu. Letter Asante Bedi Etu twa koma parliament no. It was an insulting letter. Now what you tone now? The tone of that letter is so telling, and even what the main kind paragraph 2 of that letter was saying, this office is aware of 2 pending applications for an order of interlocutory injunction, both filed on 7th March 2024 in the Supreme Court. In Dr. Amanda Odoi versus the Speaker of Parliament, and then Attorney General, blah 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 blah, and then Richard Sky versus Parliament of Ghana and Attorney General, and respectively, to restrain you and Parliament from transmitting the bill to the President, and also to restrain the President from signifying his assent to the bill, pending the final determination of the matter. Now, let me read on this. There is nowhere in the Constitution. Yeah, framers in the shame say, if in the process of passing a bill in Parliament, if a citizen make an application to the Supreme Court challenging the content of the bill before the House, when that bill is passed, the President shall not send or assent to that bill until court or the Supreme Court or that application is determined by the Constitution did not make any change to that effect.
Silence about that, right?
In fact, it does not even comes in.
Okay.
It doesn't. So once the constitutional canon, you do not have the power to infer that motive to the Constitution. And so therefore, Akufo-Addo was not stopped from either referring the bill to Parliament back with a memorandum stating the reasons why he cannot assent to the bill, because of provision A, B, C, D, or writing to the Speaker and referring the bill to the Council of State and the Constitution. Obama concluded on this. And you know, Omampene Akufo-Addo, he reneged his constitutional duty and he breached the Constitution. And I believe that Omampene Akufo-Addo, when he was in power, he treated the provision of the Constitution like a restaurant menu. As Okodi did a restaurant, near the minimum to him. We did the open that was what he did to the Constitution. MPP, guys, the shame of yourself for narrative you are pushing because you are deviating from the law.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, Busamie.
Please. Did you listen to President John Dramani Mahama when they asked him about same issue over UK?
I listened to the president.
Very well.
I listened to the president.
Say he's not a lawyer, right?
Yeah, Omampene is not a lawyer.
Fantastic. Into also Opuchidema lawyers be him and I'm a boy.
He has a legal team at the presidency.
After that, Ebeko Council of State, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, the injunction also. Don't you think now it's necessary say President Akufo-Addo will wait till Supreme Court come out say no? Even if there's a process from Parliament to somewhere, nobody, and as a beer, yet me for injunction to so and as a president, you can still go ahead. Do you think President Akufo-Addo, letter now the what's the name? Asante Bedi Etu Troyeno. And yet perfect. Say no Ombema Supreme Court to
see
whatever Obekan.
The issue of the Supreme Court did not arise at all.
No. But it's young funny say Akufo-Addo don't really understand the Constitution.
He as a lawyer.
Oh, now the lawyer be
Omanka.
lawyer.
They claim he's a lawyer. They claim he's a lawyer.
Lawyer be a name constitution.
Please, you see here. Don't try to infer any unnecessary assumptions here. Omanpene Akufo-Addo was a lawyer.
If President Mahama can say, this is the man lawyers be shame.
You allowed him to flow, but you are interjecting me and making my submission incoherent.
And for how many minutes the man workers flowing without me coming in?
Don't I have the right to talk?
Didn't I ask him questions?
So what are you question? What are you asking me? What clarity are you seeking from me?
The me can say if Sir President Mahama Tim can say, yes, I did any equal lawyers more mushim and Sakra no what my juma. Same say let yet injunction part also. Akufo-Addo wait after Supreme Court, whatever they will say before
it was completely flawed.
The
Constitution is silent on it. It's silent on it. In fact, now as we speak, nothing also bars President Mahama to write a memorandum attached to the bill and take it back to Parliament. Per the law. That's what the Constitution says. Has President Mahama said that? No. You see, he has given an assurance. Look at the posture of the NDC MPs in Parliament. Abra, Blomo passe Benue, the majority leader, Honorable Mahama Yara. Or catch your mind and say, the MPP will go out and push a negative narrative out there. And one of them clearly said, the bill has been watered down. Meanwhile, they have not been able to point out which provisions were original and which of the provisions have been altered, by virtue of which alteration the sanctity and the morality or the weight of that law have been watered down. But see, it is part of their false narrative that they are pushing out there. You know why? NPP doesn't want this bill to be passed, let alone for it to become a law. Mamicho Dintia, Afenyo Makin, who went to the Facebook wall, made a post, and went to the X, formerly Twitter, and go making the same post about Bontin saying, the Facebook will compromise. Yate, what about the Twitter? He can write two things for one to be compromised and another not compromised. And Afenyo Makin, for all you know, Afenyo Makin, or Kasa, I don't even need to listen to the word, the voice. Or try making kind of Afenyo Makin bro for me, but full natural in the city of Tikanasem. Or see a law that imprisons people for their sexual orientation or who they choose to love does not respect society, does not protect society. It simply select a group of human beings and make their existence a crime. That is a line no parliament in the civilized world should cross. Enti Afenyo Makin na beche say, neba Afenyo Makin o ye ba o mia kasamafo o jenese nifa say bill na ya pass na enye. Enti o mo ba o mbe ye fi ho. Say bill no and selecting certain portion of Ghanaian people and criminalizes them. And Obi hijacking Bibia. And Elijah Muhammadu Bobe Sunin Yadrim. We know can say in team for your magazine the castle in Pranono or your Bema. Me I can go court. I don't know go court. Why is in team for you not going to court? In team for you or you governor to or you Obi be castle ye gay. Who is or bet now? And you go no go no. One way who crow, you will fight it. Why is the wife quiet on this? And why he himself quiet? So we know them. Kamala Harris, by almost so gay colors of first half house war. You know, don't promote sad no way. And the NDC have nothing to do with this. You are trying for our motive. The government, President Mahama, he will assent to it to become a law because Article 1910 of the Constitution is very clear. For an act to be classified as a crime, there must be a law, and that law must prescribe a penalty for an act. And when
NPP Constitutional and Legal Affairs members of LGBTQ plus bill at Parliament are mute about this bill with big question mark. But let me read my message. Let me take it again. Or say why MPP Constitutional and Legal Affairs members of LGBTQ plus bill at Parliament are mute about the bill with big question mark. Are they not exposing their members? Another big question mark. If they will not acknowledge the passage, they should spare us. The love, rudimental, and a Sunday way in. Also worry about like
you see like even we better but you see me like Kamaleba to Diana MC Anna we no kakra you see he's a very good gentleman. Like he's a very no, he's Saddam. That is who he is. And anything I mean, na yonko fan like I'll go and be seen. Your name maybe
when the monkey want to buy, you clean that person. You carry on.
You see, me and valuable will be a gentleman. There are certain maybe I don't expect him to go that time. Now can I say a baby or say in the BB Euro in team for joy. We went to be here and we saw that President Mahamane David Macron it's not back also.
Necessary say
you see like you shouldn't go there so should somebody also see that on the surface value and say indeed Mahama so here Sabiana somebody who is actually even leading Sadia know the whole world especially a friend like a UK no? And the Yera Mama like Onima or Ghana. So what are you saying? Sometimes you can make all your points without descending low like this SNM. Now he's talking about gay colors of memoir. Now you won't tell a flash house. Yeah, and I will and D be 4 months cry. Now you mobile be me and D be 4 months cry. And now the whole a flash house and I say
Jubilee House.
Yeah, Jubilee House was clothed in gay colors. They were explaining say Ghana national flag. Now you say Ghana national flag. Now blue near the idea woman. I will show you pictures. So they make your pictures. And now you indeed performance cry. You see, sometimes they shouldn't play some of these.
Okay, so I hope they sent you the questions right.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Yes. We say June 3rd disaster. They say I can't want. And
your inflation
will not exceed 5% by the end of 2026. Finance Minister assures.
What did I say?
Now one finance minister.
Why?
Now one finance minister.
Like one I say me finance minister. Ato force. On about to force. Hey, ato.
Yes, of force.
Ato. Hey, you see, NDC one. I mean, like I've said.
And Mahama rejected term push out. I don't think. No.
The NDC there. No. Say I can't want him. Like NDC there no. Hey, my anchor boy. I think say. One of the very things our governor or say Ghana for I say you be in Nigerian movie. No, the first say Babe starts na say be Babe. Obeti beat go. Thank you very much. That is what's about happening to the NDC. It is a necessary evil. Yes, it is a necessary evil, but like a friend say, like it needs to happen. When we say MPP for as a party, no, yeah, from 2008, we have gone through that process. You are for the final term as a president. You see second term ni mwana yeti phone kane ade friends of Nana to Danko Akufo-Addo. Fona, thank you very much, Fona. And people formed that association to try and know what next their ambition here. And we went through it at a point Ibenya in Kofo 17 class saying I will pray for presidential. So MPP we have gone through the process. Recently we went through one and we have seen our feet. And we have started with the real bidding and everything. It's something that we have gone through over and over again, and we know how it feels. At the end of the day, we are able to, a friend is saying, come out of your woods and issues. It's like it's always not going to be a smooth time or not a ride, but we always find that coolness at a particular point. But for the NDC, sometimes one will say, or more Council of Elders, and then it's from
Council of Elders.
Thank you very much. Or more petition government a friend is saying that's the Flagstaff House and the Jubilee House. So complaining about some of the things that echoes from a party. And we share letter and some portions being with the power. I almost say some people are hiding behind the so-called thank you to. Ish. They say be a so-called thank you to. And mind you, this was a party issue, though. The chairman was not invited. Chairman of the party, like he was not invited, no Nihon. General Secretary, so no Nihon. NDC. The Ebobo Bano, Ghana for a cynic to. Today we are having a friend is saying, you're to force, so you say some post be a year. And so a sponsored post trying to put a particular candidate ahead of the other. And no, and there's only NDC for ministers, Kasa. That the various ministries are no. You emphasize because they are already nursing their ambitions to become the successor of Yera John Dramani Mahama. That is what is happening. Now, no one job a friend is saying, Yera, like I said, you are calling somebody who is the Minister of Interior. Said that guy. Hey, that guy. Muntaka Mubarak. How many years has he been an MP of a friend like Aswance? How many years? it got to a point in this country, the whole NDC was on the shoulders of Haruna Iddrisu and Muntaka Mubarak. The way they've held this NDC party down, doing all their fantastic work in Parliament, and then because of one ambition, Muntaka Mubarak said that guy, and you saw the swift response that came from Yera, friend said, I'm like education minister. Also, I thank you, Tony, and you get serious. I think I have a very proper thank you, to. Now, the Abu by the Munyan to Bas. Now, me see, the truth of the matter is that there is no way these people will be able to cut short or truncate or more to put themselves out there near there. Like already, you are saying, nobody can contest elections with him in the party and win. Tenedie, a idea that hold that. You are Julius Debra, so actually, also any health for Kaka, say do a Saturday, ni Sunday, sir. Any holidays are near the health talks about Fatwa. And this is what is happening. Say, yeah, this is a very nice movie. We know how like it's going to end. What is coming to help happening in the NDC now? Ghana Fontenal Sibokonometry. Say when we were going through ours, they thought so that was the end. We have gone through it several times and we know how we are able to put ourselves together and come out. But I mean like Kamalabati here. On share there because the chairman general, thank you to. I mean, let's say you be voter region and now we are going other region. So after this, and don't forget, say before Council of Elders are day, not Callistus Mahama like a better letter than that. And now
okay.
He had written a letter to that effect. And perhaps maybe his tone was calmer there. Council of Elders have been training like a depressed him. But I say, sir, you better if you're not, go better if you're not. If they were going to pay heed to that, Yajai thank you to Nana campaign and ultimately could be a backyard. Hey, say like a chenguso. That is where you are going to over explain yourself. So now you coach. Namibisa like a Malibati, like a Malibai, coach dear. So now also your substitutions into what so we be a coach, Nasa like bar. The person who can take you off and or can a friend is turn down your decisions as a flag bearer or the leader of the party.
Maybe 5 minutes now. Yeah, course.
Well, for the last time I checked, NDC is still on the reorganization mode.
When you started?
I think, is it on the 10th of this month? Yeah, if my memory serves me right. By the calendar, General Secretary, Honorable Fifi Kuti Edibeto Yuanwa, you bet 2 branch elections. You 2 branch elections in India, then the constituencies will follow, then to the regions and national. And that will be from now to the next month. Near wrap up for the year. Sir, President Mahama said, in fact, I don't even know why this push of third term, that's where it was coming from. Because by the Constitution, of course, you can go to Parliament to seek interpretation of, I think, Article 60 Clause 4 or so, whether or not the tenure of presidential term should be consecutive, or if there is a truncation, the previous term served will still allow the person to serve 1 more term or so. There is another school of thought which I've argued that even the advanced democracies like United States, for instance, more adopt a second term tenure, barely, I think around 1945-7 or so thereabout. And we should allow for as long as a president can serve. The Ghana for Penon Beto Abama na fine. Obetma 10 times Ghana for Beto Abama, so be it. So if Omampeni Mahama I can say or then term we call a on secret elections be more. May me feel so Omampeni Mahama pursue secret elections could be winning. But so on secret election be more. Said one or then he can even decide let's say my son 1 or 2 years into my second term or into this term I'm Ghana for their mommy. I am resigning. My company maybe at will be met to us. It is his prerogative will. And so long as NDC as a democratic party on the principle of social democracy and your philosophy is the people first, undermine the democratic growth of Ghana. However, we believe strongly that the Juma President Mahama send this to me a Malaba Crampo Coco face about me, I'm a floor cry. Inti Jaumo. And Necramona no Jomo open baby atna. Assembling about meeting me a car. Me can say ensuo gyina mu ya wo de to hɔ a M40 that's in take beba ho absolutely none any number me ba beye me magi say dem say Mahama ne say upon big push Kumasi Accra Expressway consist to for the engineering regiment or more do Asante region enche no ma clear kwan na wie na contractors kasa move to side obi ani age amanfo krampo kire project on beye along the way. It's so beautiful. Go around the country. Projects are going on. 24-hour economy. We are building the blocks. It will kick off strongly. Now, Ghanaians are taking the commanding height of our natural resources. Dollar. Baby, the business community. At the same time, free medical health care. Free primary health care. National health insurance. Yashemu kina. Or the same payment claims are paid promptly. Besides that, Mahama Trust Fund, and next said you Zayari Kambushimua, and that's about Bushimona, or the Fiji Dumunu, there's no problem again because Mahama or the Ghana Medical Trust Fund to take all those things. Above all these things, there is peace. As some you are minding, yada, you're so much doing. Now, when you are banking your hope, say NDC, and National Chairman of Koto Jab or ha, Haruna Idris, Honorable Education Minister, on also reply no. Hey, NDC one more up on my chamber, Yati. But let me tell you, when Imba also, na NDC contestant to be whom I don't know for now. They will end up meeting in the same restaurant, eating, greeting one another, and moving to one side. No meet ma ku share kwam. No dey chale. Na mo ba to hwe ma. Oh, you watch be a big war. IHS ni mu. Amunyi ni na agye ni eto aso. That's NDC for you. NDC ni hiem e wo party ase a. Obi so le ko gun so on fa ni nsan ni glass nko.
Me da se.
Obi ko gun so ba me no. Yen fan confirm poison ni pa. Yen say mo. And those who wish us evil, go ahead and wish us evil. Number mo konko bo ebobo mo amutri so. NDC is stronger than apartheid. And we are moving comfortably towards the promised land of redemption. 7 Ghana, building the future. This is for you. What do you move?
Yes, sorry, still on LGBTQ plus. You better who come MPP and NDC. Sankrofo Minwe, do you think they're ready to sign this LGBTQ plus? The MPP and you're not NDC so bad. Let's put the number on. Na yenhwe na yempeke ye calls no. Me find na sema eso heba hospital and enumre na say about malaria nsuo to trade typhoid mepacho diabetes hepatitis B liver disorder prostate nina no obahasi anoma be koso kama ediamo ye be say ya de kama sexual weakness powder for men e brutal pepe bi na won so enoma enkoyi enfa emawo your first aid and more pressure no come from simple crime maybe a pressure na rise here do no your first aid in a car no na say we be a cost kama e the amount stomach ulcer also Heba hospital ebehwe ama normal akoso e the amount joint pain so waposo sisi kotodwe I mean wabeti na yo ya no so yebehwe kama pa e the amount pa so breast cancer yebehwe aye ho adwuma kama e the amount so what no mo sa etomu si twetwe na ojo ho na engia no so yebehwe patcho number na wo so no then that first the message line ti mo friend the wo so sisi rather na yeni enkomo live on Dove TV so TV na yeni enkomo e wo ha say ofra no wabodi no watwe ho afri wo fidie no so why needing come first call out didn't be akasa free good evening mpacho first akasa free
mpacho ya tan nana ya me kase fitakrade
nana ya watakra nana mpacho mamintio
and mes mama mama baso papa you see I sometimes never go wa me pese and you so mbo play an ostrich o Ghana ama Mr. Maliba e kan bi $1 I stable aban papa kama na was na dollar nursing dollar ni 140 145 na time that time no was na dɔkun kinki na ɛsɛn na kinki ɛyɛ 3 cedi 5 cedis ɛnɛ mo se aban papa ba come to the grounds ayɛ movable grounds na saa de na woyɛ nfiri so na ɛyɛ Ghana for tia na ɔmo bu fu simple because sɛ wo bɛka saa de na Ghana mo bu fu bla down na bɛhwɛ nneɛma ɛyɛ kɔ so a Ghana for ɛkasa aban then opposition John Mahama not seen another unsigned bill unsent bill ɛdɛ bɛ na mo hu ya mo ka se na do unsent ɛdɛ ne de wo de yɛ ka se sent a wo se wo twen wan ɔsɛ president ɔsɛ ɔkyɛn hwan council of elders na na bi de no twɛn council of elders na bi yɛ ɛsɛ ɔsan ɛdɛ bɛ na mo hu ya mo kɔ ni ade ba ko ma ko sɛ tu mo de free bill
medasi minua medasi all the way from Takra de nyame nhira ɔsɛ wɔn so afrɛ men picking pa hello good evening within baby akasa free hello within baby akasa free Atawa Accra mami ntio ata mami ntio
ayo Accra rakati ni ni mama ba ke no umunu ne wono nse ya wana ya papa ya mtanda na ametu nse Russia Ukraine Ghana selling 500 man to go to why you problem and let occupy and fool omo catch there
bad when to mention so me hwese me power fra hello udin baby akasa free hello good evening udin baby akasa free
Prince free Western of Bonsun Kwanta.
Western of Bonsun Kwanta. Oh, Prince Maminti away.
There was Sened Mapamo Yamagana mine. Now, the meme when he said, MPP and issue, they are the same. Because I say, to test me now on my boy, we have transfer, Oboa, free to no Bisani Uncle, so boss saying. As me 100 send it na na train me me babo ono so bo na future no bisa say sa no mo ye promise success ze I was mo ye 24-hour hospital no a market man when we go this job 24 hours and class Western of was 24 hours market e bi beti me do ti ma want to ne ma ye no want to ne ma ye dia 20 days there. So called about the party never called relegation.
That's all the way from Bonsun Kwanta, our Western of. Hello, good evening, Dino Baby Akasa free. Hello, Dino Baby Akasa free. Hello, Dino Baby Akasa free.
But your family,
Keke Kasa free. I have fun. Duko ofin keke unim keke you twen ho firi wa fidie no ho na yen kasa mpacho very well mami ntie we
medawati mada mutin kuni swase and time am di am lay medawati for the plan na yam ordinary Ghanaians are few money far back. It's free, my train, my church, where I'm the money. Number sometimes, the team one, I like to be sorry. That was some of the, should I say, agents, and I said, Nana members to be educated. And the NPP member now, so you should take fast. Our position said the NDC member not from speaking about fast and chicken. But NDC member me per se, the NPP bar Benoit, the father of Nigeria, the bread, although we need about the bread. The NDC there are Benoit, Mujimadi, Mujimadi edge, but father of Nigeria is good money. Something may enroll to Nako. Mamia couldn't even survive Nako. You agree with me, you didn't hear what I said. Nako have come to stay. But when you have Nako, 9 months, they couldn't pay us. So what is for this? Let's say it's a bank banner the human or more, no matter how political differences, mentality for the goodness of the country.
Self-body. What mean you way?
Yo, I'm sorry. Problem more na person chairman kaka.
Udem yanko.
My dream say kaka na say. I'm sorry, the MPP ni can. You know man you move. Instead of man is CTF and then instead of man is CTF. Abaya waba konya so all 2 years on koji room the other. Okusua o me kaka. Nti say the name be to things and niema perform takra MPP transfer. Maybe ya that a woman say full apostle, but that time now, MPP was from me, but you are full no farmer. Now I'm close to you because of $1. Nene. So apart from point to a dear and I had to be too much them near my had to bear some your son and mine. It is Anya. Cry cementing boy but from Kakra, me fans out young fast.
I say, Ariana say, one, you say,
Ariana first one, see how we attended crowd.
Hey, okay, Mohode, okay. I had not Tony 2,800 or so. Okay.
And I can't see him, 2004.
Okay, Mate, me da send this information. Me da send all the way from Sefibodi. Amaleba.
Obi frɛ o takra ro. No see your background. We are here on the ground waiting for you. But see here. So say here 1 minute.
Yeah.
My closing remarks Okay, Luke chapter 17. That's Luke chapter 7 verse 18 to 23 now.
Luke 7
18 to 23.
18 to 23. Obakanina.
No, I'm just paraphrasing some of.
Okay, also there.
John the Baptist. The children to Efiase. No, someone that did for nation for be some uncle Yesu. No uncle Busan say, and you be a one hour or Jefono. And I think you're going to for quite. Unu more Christo de Mano.
Oh, say.
Uncle can check John the Baptist say, a quarter for movie. And if you're for who are dear, I had a 4 years, and all of that.
In this case,
the main part say, Mahama Wabe, although Jeffo last year or Jeffo for quine.
Answer.
I know you have a before to say, big push, ye are pine. And you a cost.
Oh, I'm saying now, you say,
and then
Express Road,
school fees. Oh, what was Santa Region? Or more chasing cry all over the country. But that's it. By the next 4 years, Master Cambodia, Uncle Baby Nakra, na MPP. You see, we must nip MPP in the back for a long time. So that be almost some
2016. That is what they said. Oh, until the okay there.
Come boom many year.
Okay.
Even a good for the buy 8 years. Or the way you mama Mahama Shasi and Krampua. Kabe de ama in the second best.
But that's it.
Oh, me go for you ma.
No, you see, me like a Malibaya drink and friends and the quotation of quotes here. I am a quarter for one fee, and then next is fire show Mobono. Mahama will deliver. And then can you and boy say ya Babetison, and then Yatum will deliver. And then Mahama catcher said the idea. Teachers for
because of Momo was an hour reply.
No, make an also account. Send now, or say your man reply. I can't say finance minister to force. So when you ma, what Bob says 17 billion, the chair workers can now could not parliament kind. So only Ghana hand and make catch and
Euro bonds are more GG.
Debut. I said, I was still on the
your friend will come also as the governor. What will be Bianca? We start thinking finger affairs. Now, you're Juma Day. Sense a hard work pays. Good evening.